Welcome to Zoovi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zoovi is the place to share your moments. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. There are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zoovi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zoovi. Find out more at zoovi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. VOD International and G Fuel,
helping to make you super.
Welcome back, everybody. This is day 2 of the Critical Ops Worlds Championship between the top 2 teams in the world. I'm your host, Cool Mark, and soon we will be joined by many other folks, but hopefully you joined in for day 1 yesterday. This is the last day of Critical Ops Worlds Esports action. This is it. We could be seeing a minimum of 2 games here, a maximum of 4 games in our best of 7. We already have 3 maps down. Yesterday, we did see that of Evil Vision and Rain. We'll be seeing more of those 2 teams today. Evil Vision took 2 of those maps. Rain took 1. So who will be decided the winner at the end of today? We will have to see. But first, I want to give a short recap. We've had 2 seasons of Critical Ops Circuit as well as an Embers of Victory tournament to get through all of what has happened this year and ultimately get down to today, right? This is the last day of the Critical Ops Worlds Championship, and we want to give a quick shout out to all of the teams, the viewers, the community, all the staff behind the scenes. Shout out Ave, it's her birthday, so if you're in chat, give Ave a little happy birthday shout out there. But we appreciate everyone helping behind the scenes as well as those players and the fans as well for supporting. So yesterday we saw those great matches, and let's introduce everyone else here in just a second.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the finals. This is the second day. This is very, very exciting. Again, Evil Vision versus Rain. Yesterday, we saw 3 games, and they were really, really close. The first one, Rain closed out, and then Evil Vision was able to climb back. So potentially, we're going to see 4 more games today, as Mark said. Possibly 2, but most likely it's going to be 4 games. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And again, I feel like this is the perfect final that you could ask for. You know, a crazy team from the European region, and then another great team from the American region. So I feel like both these teams are absolutely amazing at what they do. Their playstyles might be different, but at the end of the day, both of them are able to get rounds and get maps. So it's absolutely amazing to be here. Potentially 4 games, but we got to start with the first one. Of course, before we go any further with that, I want to kind of introduce everyone here. As always, as yesterday as well, I'm here with Manthus. We're going to be correspondents today. What's up, Manthus? How are you feeling today?
Pretty good. I am pretty pumped to be, heading into the grand finals. We have an amazing matchup. Again, today is day number 2 of the grand finals. We did have day 1 yesterday, and I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to go. Currently we're only 3 maps in, and we could potentially have 2 to 4 maps played today based on how well these teams are able to perform. So I'm a little excited. I'm sure everyone else is that's watching too as well.
Yeah, for sure. Just to kind of introduce our lovely casters for today, before we head into the game where they will actually cast, we'll still talk about some stuff, but I want to introduce, we already saw Mark, but obviously there's also Sudden. So these are the two lovely casters. How are you doing, gentlemen? Are you ready to cast the grand finals, the final stage of everything?
I am so ready. So incredibly ready. I think we had some amazing matches yesterday, some unexpected outcomes. I think we're going to have that today as well. And hopefully we'll make it all the way over to map 7 of SOAR. Cool, Mark, what you thinking?
I'm thinking we're gonna get some really close matchups. Once again, yesterday we did see Evil Vision win out the best of 3 for that kind of best of 3 yesterday, and there's potentially 4 more games today. But today, I think the maps actually do favor Rain a little bit. So we'll actually have to see if Rain can bounce back and if they're gonna take that momentum going into today's matchups. But yeah, I'm very excited for it, and we'll let you two hand it off or take it from here, Mantis and Twist.
Yeah, and again, we have some amazing matches that are coming up. We again do have to wait for these teams to get ready to join the room and all that stuff. But in the meantime, for everyone that's tuning in, if you were here, maybe you were here yesterday, maybe you weren't, maybe you forgot how the tournament works. We're gonna be going through everything about the tournament, the format, the prize pool, just so y'all can know what these teams are competing for today. Because we've come a long way from the beginning of Worlds to the grand finals here. Or I'm sorry, we're just gonna be looking at the prize pool, I believe. That's what I just got word of confirmation of. So we're gonna be taking a look at the prize pool because again, we're in the grand finals here, and total prize money, look at that, 25,000 US dollars. Now again, we're in the grand finals. We've already determined 3rd through 8th place for those prizes over towards the bottom. So mainly the prizes we're gonna be seeing on stream today are just 12,000 US dollars to the champion, as well as a champion ring, the glove and knife combo, and 25,000 in-game credits. And the second place, the loser of today's match, will be getting 6,000 US dollars, a glove knife combo, and 1,500 credits. And one other, I guess, potential reward these players can get is that most valuable player per region, with the 250 US dollars going to each region. So maybe if the most valuable player in the region is playing in the grand finals today, they can still get an additional 250 US dollars. But overall, there's a minimum of at least $6,000 on the line here, but a team can potentially double that if they're able to take home the title of grand champion.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, I touched on this yesterday, but I feel like these prize pools are absolutely awesome. Like what we've seen in the previous Critical Ops championships, like tier 1 big championships. Sure, there are some nice prizes, but like they come nowhere near what we are battling for, what the teams are going to be battling for, today. So it's absolutely amazing to see that the prize pools are improving. And, hopefully that motivates you guys watching at home to get into Critical Ops Esports as well, because there's many great tournaments to come after this one, and you'll definitely have a chance to at least, participate and compete for, winning the ultimate prizes. But as we can see here, there's some cash, but it isn't really everything. You get that cash a few months after, it's gone. But what will not be gone, what will stay with you forever if you are crowned the champion of the worlds, is the glove and knife combo. Right here, it has a yellow accent. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, so I personally like it. And also another thing that we touched on yesterday, a very, very nice ring, an actual ring, not a digital item, an actual item that you can, that you'll get and you'll be able to wear, and then everyone will be like, what is that cool ring you got? And you'll be like, I'm a professional gamer, and I have this cool black and white ring with the world's logo. It looks absolutely amazing, and, this is one of the items that both teams will be competing for today. But where will they be competing? That's the ultimate question. Well, in Critical Ops, with which maps? Map pool already was made known yesterday, but, for the people just tuning in, just kind of refresh everyone's memory, mine is getting a bit foggy as well. Here is the map pool. Here is the map pool for today. So Canals and Bureau is guaranteed. Even if Evil Vision take it 4-1, 2 maps will still be played, right? But if Rain is able to win 1 map, we'll see Plaza as well. And if it does go to 3-3 and, that final game in the best of 7 is the 7th game, then we'll see SOAR. And Mathis, what do you think about this one? I think it's going to be absolutely incredible on SOAR, especially with both teams having a 100% win rate on this map.
It'll be interesting, and again, I know we say 100% win rate, but you kind of got to give it to the fact that their total maps played on SOAR is not that much. If it gets to SOAR, it's going to be a map that most teams don't have a lot of experience on. It'll be very interesting if that's a decider. In fact, it's one of the most uncommon decider maps out of all the maps in the map pool. So it'll be interesting if this can go the full distance to a map 7. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for that if this does go to a 3-3 scoreline. But also, we are taking a look at Evil Vision versus Rain here. We can't just look at those map stats. We got to look at the player stats as well, because those are another thing that we have to take into account. Now, again, we looked at the stats yesterday. We'll be going through it again quickly today. But we can see the roster for Evil Vision here. Virtually all the players are from Brazil, and they have some incredible stats. Already, we know Metal at the top with a 2.03 rating. If we haven't already emphasized this enough, he has the highest rating in the entire world. No one has a rating as high as Metal because he's just been so consistent throughout 71 maps with an 84% win rate. Again, a lot of other amazing names on here. Henrico, Cool, Heroes, they've all been showing up throughout the entire world championships. All of these players just have amazing stats and amazing consistency. We can also look at their previous tournament standings just to see how they perform in the last couple of majors. Again, Circuit Season 4 did not compete, and Brazil Victory Season 2 they did not compete, but Circuit Season 5 they were winners all the way through. So definitely they've been dominant. And I know they've been dominant even before this year, in the older seasons of Circuit and stuff. Evil Vision have always been on the top. We can also take a look at their stats for the map pool here and just see in general their win rates. Again, overall, pretty good. Now, again, today we are only going to be looking at Canals, Plaza, Bureau, and Soar, potentially if we do play all 4 of those maps, but their win percentages is still very high. I mean, not a single map below 70%. That's definitely very strong on the side of Evil Vision.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, like, you can't really compare these stats, like, from different regions. Like, in different regions, you have different teams. That's also, something good that you touched on, that yeah, sure, maybe both teams have a 100% win rate. But again, SOAR isn't really the most played map. So the pool of the data pool isn't really that big, but still, Evil Vision, they look so crazy here. Like, there isn't a single map where they've won less than 70% of the time. Like, that is still very, very, very impressive. On the other side of things, though, we have Rain, and even though Rain is 1 map behind right now, the next map we're going to see in this best of 7, map number 4, the first one of today, will be Canals. And historically, Canals is a really, really good map for Rain. Now, if we look at the players here, we have Myline, on top of things here, as always, having that high rating, but I feel like Myline is a very, very good, like, star player, like, impact player, but there's also many other players who contribute to overall just winning the game. You don't really have to be that star player to still have very huge impact and just, let your team win the round. Even if you don't get a kill, there are ways that don't show in the rating that actually change the outcome of rounds. So, overall, Rain, they also have a very stacked roster, that we've seen from time and time again, beating the top teams. So, again, it's not going to be easy for them, but I feel like both teams are definitely where they should be in the finals. And here, if we look at Rain's achievements, maybe a bit more, they've been together for a bit longer than Evil Vision, but recently they haven't been doing that well. Like, for example, in the last circuit season, they were in 6th place and then 8th place, and they didn't even make it to the finals. So, and compared to Evil Vision, who won like the whole circuit for their respective region, it seems like in recent results, in the recent months, Evil Vision has definitely been doing better. But maybe this is the redemption arc of Rain, where they just want to show, that they're not gonna just fall off as a once great team that now is just bad. And I mean, they've gotten to the finals already, so they've kind of proved it, but still, it's that one little detail left, which is winning at the Worlds. Yeah, here, if we look at the map win percentages, we can see that Canals is definitely a very good map for Rain. Maybe Port, that they won yesterday, is also like a good one for them, but like Canals historically, we've seen great stuff from Rain. And the other map that will be played right after Canals, Biru, is also a high percentage win rate for Rain. So it's definitely not going to be easy for Evil Vision to close this game out, even though they need 1 victory less than Rain. And then if we take a look at the community votes, what do you think, Manders? They are are they accurate? Do you think they should be maybe swayed towards one of the teams a bit more, or no?
I mean, honestly, I think they're not bad, right? I mean, having a 47-53 split, it's pretty close. And considering that this is 2 regions, again, I don't really think that a team should be favored more. I do kind of got to give the upper hand to Evil Vision just from, like, now that we've already, because these votes are from yesterday, they haven't been updated or anything. Now that we've already seen them play yesterday, I feel like I have to give the slightest edge to Evil Vision. Because if you think about it, yes, they won 2-1, they lost on Port, but if you think about it, they only lost by 1 round. Like, if you think about it, 1 round in the entire 3 maps could make them 3-0 instead of 2-1 right now. And I think that's something important because in their other victories, they were much more dominant. It was like 13-7, 13-8. So I think Evil Vision overall have put up a better performance so far. So we'll have to see how this plays out over the maps today.
Yeah, most definitely. And before we actually get into the first map, as always, we want to take a quick look at the actual players that are going to be playing against each other, because it's always great to look at, again, the team statistics, and obviously, team play ultimately wins games, not individual play, but still. there are players that change rounds, and still having like those star players really matters. So let's take a look at those. Here we have kind of the two-star player duel, Metal against Myline. Now, Metal, again, we saw absolutely amazing stuff from him yesterday, like that 1v3 clutch on Raid that was in the middle of the game, and it kind of just swayed it towards Evil Vision. Like, that was one of the most impactful moments for me, but also, just overall watching him, you can tell that he is just very, very smart, and he's very careful about what he's doing. On the other side of things, we had Myline, and he's also been really good for the side of Rain. Then we have Cool against Venly. Now, Venly, he was really good with the ratio yesterday, but it seemed like he was like almost I'm sure he wasn't like intentionally doing it, but it seemed like he was just playing for just kind of clips, right? He wasn't really getting that much impact, so hopefully that changes today. Then we have Matoki against Zapi. This is a pretty interesting duel, but again, Matoki kind of reigns superior. The next in the line, we will have Henrico Lee versus Virgilion. It is also a quite interesting lineup here, and it seems like in general, like Evil Vision's players kind of are better in the stats department, like in just individual stats and also in the team stats. But again, it could be just different regions having kind of different difficulties. Then we have heroes against Symboli. Symboli hasn't really been performing up to his usual standards, I'd say, at least in the finals. So again, hopefully we see him playing better today. On the other side of things, Heroes was pretty good yesterday. Then we have Rafa against Wives. Both solid, decent players. Like, now we're just getting into the kind of support players, right? And I'm sure that both these players can show up if needed, let's say in a 1v2, 1v3 situations. Then we have Kawa. How do you say that, Manthus?
I believe it would be
Kawa B. Alright, so we have Kawa B against Faultless, yes. Also, again, beating them out, beating Rain out in the stats department, but ultimately we'll see how that works out. And then we have Synoptics against Kissel. Now this is kind of the... Oh, they have negative ratings, but still, we've seen crazy stuff from both these players. We've seen, like, them having really good supportive roles. So, Kissel is definitely someone you need to look out for. Synoptics, we'll see. I mean, again, I haven't really seen that much of Evil Vision in general, due to the fact that I'm an EU caster, but it's definitely amazing to see them perform. But before we actually get into the game, we want to introduce everyone back here. We have Sudden and Kulmar here, our lovely casters for today. How are you guys doing? Maybe you were... what are your kind of predictions for this, at least first matchup on Canals?
Sure. All right, Jake. Well, he's giving it over to me. I'm doing pretty swell. I think we have a good matchup on Canals. To be fair, Evil Vision, like they've mentioned before, I've played only 3 maps on Canals. Rain have played 33 maps. But we'll have to see which side they start on as we get on into the knife round. Let's dive right in.
Like you said, Mark, over 30 times played on this map. That's Team Rain. And they have won over 20 and only lost, I think it's about 21 times, lost 9, won 21 times. That is an incredibly great map statistic right there for this team. They know this map in and out. They're intimately familiar with it. Evil Vision coming into it, not as experienced in this tournament setting. That is definitely something that I think will give Team Rain an advantage coming into this. Like yesterday, we saw some of the maps being a little more in favor of Team Evil Vision.
They didn't even give you a chance to finish your sentence. Rain just
I know it happened so fast.
Dominated. They dominated that knife round. So Rain are going to be able to pick which side they start on here for the Canals. But we'll see as we get on into this game. Let's dive into map 4 of this best of 7 Canals.
All right, and here we are in Amsterdam. Weather is just a little overcast with some slight drizzle. We're coming into this map. Again, the series is 2-1 right now. Evil Vision leading, but Rain statistically has an advantage coming into this map. They've won the knife round, and they've opted to start out here on the breach side. They will be the attackers to start here on the first half.
Very fast A-hit. It seems Elbow is going to be the point of attack, and Rafa does find 1 kill. Can he get a second? Yes, his teammates come in to help him, but Metal taken out already, and Rain decide for a very fast play. We typically see them as the aggressive type. Right now, it looks like Rain, or we see them more as tactical, but they did choose aggressive instead, and Simboe actually does take down Henrico as well. So that 2K here from Rafa, not necessarily netting in too much. You can see Simboe and Myline are both quite low here, so Rain gonna have to try a different strategy, but the bomb is in full possession of Evil Vision. They know exactly where it is, and Simboe as well, so low. They can't make too many peeks here. So Evil Vision hold off strong, and they didn't even have that many players. It seemed like it was mainly Rafa who got the first 2 initiating kills.
47 left on the clock here. 2 of these players on Rain, very low HP, and Vinley also not in a great position. This should be a round going to Evil Vision unless Rain is able to do something quite remarkable here. Cool back hole-ish. Ooh, he's going to go down to the hands of Line there. Now the momentum shifting slightly back in favor of Team Rain.
Okay, I thought
Rafa.
Yeah, I thought Rafa was able, or I thought Simboe was going to be able to trade out, but no, it looks like Evil Vision, they hold on. That was close.
It was.
That was almost going in favor of Rain there. They almost turned around, but to Evil Vision, now they secure the pistol round, and you know, this is more of a coalition-sided map, so we will have to see which of these teams goes on top. But Rain, full save. Jake, that's not, once again, not something we see very often. Usually at least like 1 flash or 1 upgrade pistol. Nope, that is single buy here from Rain.
Gonna save that cash. I love that play from last round where Line comes in from behind, gets the backstab, and the last 2 players instantly push up there towards mid and take those players out and then finish with Line. Hero's gonna have an opportunity to beast and feast. Could we see an ace here? Metal's gonna take it away from him. I know it's a pistol round and whatnot, but it's still impressive. A nice quad feed coming in from Heroes, stacking his stats department just a little bit. There he is, popping up on screen, plays that support role, has an impressive win rate of 78%, almost 80% over 41 maps, and having an average kills of 14. I am rounding.
Yeah, that's a Zoovi clip if I ever saw one right there. So Heroes doing good stuff, and Rain didn't buy anything, and they did not do any damage that last round. Evil Vision took 0 damage across all 5 players, so that was good for them, maintaining their money, maintaining their economy. Don't have to buy any new armor or anything of that sort. But we shall see here. This is the first weapon buy or rifle round, and Venley already striking with that sniper rifle. The U ratio, we talked about it yesterday. He was very lethal and a key part to Rain's success on all of those maps, especially that first map that we saw Port going in their favor. But we'll have to see what else can be done. My correction, Venley actually did not even play on the first map, but either way, he did have a good impact on the other 2, and Henrico finds 1, but Venley, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Venley right now making Evil Vision wish they hadn't peeked out, and it is a 2 versus 3, but Metal is going to be far back. He's going to find some players, but no, Simboe takes him down, and now they know exactly where to go. B site is the target, and Rain look to be able to pick up their first round, unless Heroes can be the hero. He is 6-0 right now, but against a on-point Venley right now, that would be quite the challenge.
It's going to be difficult. Yeah, especially him coming out of tunnel right there. He's going to have a great Overwatch position. I'm thinking, just based on seeing Evil Vision play yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to save here. If he just goes ahead, tries to pick up maybe a slightly better gun if it's laying back here, and just try to save this gun, maybe pick up 1 extra kill. Go ahead and give this round to Team Rain.
Yeah, maybe some extra nades as well. I think he saw some. Oh, there we go. Okay, he takes out the sniper.
Value.
Very nicely done there. And I think, okay, he spots one out over towards that spawn area as well. He knows they're going to try and be hunting him at this point now. So Simboe, the closest player to him, might try and go for a tons push. And it seems like they're both on over towards A. But Hero's now sitting over towards spawn. He knows he's got to just protect himself. Not peeking out. No one else is going to peek out either. So Heroes 7-0 already in round number 4. But Rain looked to equalize at 2-2.
Huge value getting that sniper down. Evil Vision ended up losing that last round, but was honestly, all things considered, didn't go too horribly wrong for them. Able to carry that gun into the next game, save some cash, as well as do a good amount of damage to Team Rain there. We'll see how they respond as we move into round number 4. The bomb is just hanging back, but it does look like B is going to be the side of choice here unless they get an early pick over on the A site.
Whew. That is a scary sound to be hearing, all those bullets whizzing past your face onto the bricks right next to you. Rain seemed to have a good idea of what Evil Vision might be playing, but this is a slow map, a slow round as well. And we do know that the rotations from Canals, very, very slow, very tough because of how far across the map the bomb sites are. This is not like a raid where it's so easy to just rotate through tunnels. This is a very calculated, must rely on your teammates to hold their bomb sites type map. So, not necessarily going to be the most aggressive plays, I don't believe, from the Coalition side, but Cool does find one. Spots one out, but can't connect on the U ratio just yet. And right now, I think both teams getting a little bit antsy. It's a 5v5 still. Metal, the first to strike, the first kill of this round. And Rain now will have to make a move with 30 seconds just about left on the clock. And it looks like they're going to hightail the way on over towards B. You can see Henrico is also rotating on over to support his teammates. Seems like Evil Vision might have scouted this one out, but they will have to deal with everyone. And Venali jumps through, gets the kill, and now Rafa under danger in Cafe. Henrico finds one, but it might just be down to Rafa. He does take down the bomb carrier. That's a huge play, and they're gonna have to chase him now. With 10 seconds left on the clock, Evil Vision, they just have to stay alive. Rain now trapped in Cafe. They don't want to die, but they will do that exactly. Evil Vision take away round number 4. A round that, quite frankly, Rain looked like they had in the bag, but it was just very slow from the start.
Oh, here's a nice quad feed from Heroes earlier on. It's, again, I know it's a pissed round, but still beautiful. So close to the ace as well.
Yeah, that last round, I mean, Rain looked like they had that one. They've been so good on the early picks, but it seems like maybe their cohesion wasn't good when it came down to the late round. And it should be around here for Evil Vision, but Rafa might have a couple targets. He will get taken down, and Cool doesn't want to lose his U ratio, so he's going to have Henrico come in with the M4, finds one kill, and now just left the Venali. As long as they don't lose anyone else, they should be good. And Evil Vision now stacking up some cash. Rain don't get the bomb plant. They will have money to buy, but still, this is already looking different from the last games we saw. Evil Vision have been very, very good as far as getting those bomb plants down, so we'll see if Rain can match that in terms of getting those bomb.
Getting those bomb plants are incredibly important. They help you save that cash, which could come into play later on in the first half or the second half of the breach. Is Velny once again trying to be a villain with that sniper rifle. Henrico Lee is there, and Cool is going to put down some bully. Falseless is going to take Lee's head off, and Cool also staying cool and calm. Going to find Vanoli, their tree elbow. Phenomenal play by Team Evil Vision, and they look like they have been able to lock down round number 6, and they'll be able to put it over on their side of the board. Unless Falseless and Wives here are able to do something incredible.
Yeah, Wife still yet to pick up a kill. He was dancing with the devil over towards B long. It was him and Rafa spotting each other out, but not necessarily exchanging kills. And so, Faultless now, okay, he finds an opening. Cool, taken out of the round. Elbow, he will have a replacement. That is Metal, but he will not be finding the one that took down his teammate. Faultless has escaped over towards mid-bridge area, actually. And Metal trying to figure out where they might have gone. I think he knows they are heading over towards B, so he's going to rotate, telling his teammates start anticipating a B push. Oh, he spots one over towards Cafe. He's relaying that information to his teammates, and they exactly know, but Metal does not care. He says, get out of here. Why is you not picking up a kill this round? You're going to go own 6 for now. And Faultless as well tallies up another death to his record. So Evil Vision off to a strong coalition start on Rain's map pick.
Truly incredible so far here for Evil Vision. Your team, Rain, you really want to at least get 4 rounds on the breach side, which means they only have 3 left to get, and that can quickly they can quickly get there. But they need to go ahead and start working on that now. Don't want to give too many more rounds, or Evil Vision will have secured at least 9 going into this.
Bentley, I swear to God, if Bentley gets another kill, he's going to be an insane sniper. Just a pest. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to see that first kill on the Henrico, but answered back there immediately by Metal. It does try and take down Light, but no, trades going back and forth, and right now, ending in favor of Evil Vision. Rafa finds that one on the line, and now Wives and Simboe. Again, these 2 players have to make something happen, but now just down to Wives. He's found one first kill, but he could That could be all she wrote for wives. So, Evil Vision have not really allowed Rain to get the bomb plant at all, I don't believe. Rain have they even planted the bomb once?
I don't know. There has been once that one round they did win. They were able to plant the bomb. Heroes was the last remaining player alive.
Oh, yes, he did save.
Besides that, I don't believe there's been a bomb plant. Like I said, those bomb plants are incredibly important on that breach side. It allows you to have that extra cash going into the later part of the first half here for Team Rain, and they're not going to have that. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, it seems like Rain have been looking for picks more so instead of the bomb plants. And they do find that pick right then and there, so maybe that'll allow them to actually get the bomb plant onto this A bomb site. Cool, taken out of the round, and you can see Evil Vision adjusting their defense, but their defense starting to crumble a little bit. Rafa having to get taken out. Metal forced to make a move, and it does not pan out in his favor as well. Henrico out of the round. And it seems like Caster's Curse once again comes into effect. I just spoke about Rain not being able to get that first pick, not getting the bomb plant, but yeah, you know, they still won the round even without the bomb plant. So I guess I'm not too far off. They just went for the picks. They didn't necessarily need to get that bomb down.
That's all you need to do. And of course, you know this is a best of 7 we're playing over 2 days. Just essentially like starting out your best of 3 all over again. You're coming into this, need to warm that shot up a little bit and get all the nerves cooled off and everything. Sometimes that's what you want to do. You just, hey, let's just go play for picks. No need to try to work a strat. Just everybody go ahead and warm up, shoot around a little bit, and see what you can do.
Henrico does not like that. He just saw a hailstorm of bullets right at his face. He said, I'm getting out of there. But, yeah, it seems here. We'll see what Rafa... Oh, he's in the air. Oh, that is unfortunate. Cool, though, does find one, but he just gets naded to oblivion there. Flawless will end up taking him out. And, okay, I think Henrico's trying to do some spam damage, but a 3 versus 4 Rain. Finally, okay, this is the bomb plant we were looking for. One of the few we've seen in this matchup so far in Metal. Can he find a kill? He's going to push out in front of the flash. He does find one kill. Can he get another? His teammates, Heroes, will be there. A perfect setup from Evil Vision. And as well, Henrico's going to strike, but he does not get the kill on Bowie. And now it's a 2 versus 2. They know where both players are coming from. Both players of Rain striking out over towards Cafe, but first one to fall is Bowie, and Heroes is going to be the hero of the round, getting so many kills. He protected his teammate too. And Metal, who was fully blind from that flash, he got the 3K. Heroes stepping up this game. If we look at the scoreboard, I mean, this has been Heroes' game so far. 13-1. Rafa as well, 10-4. We talk about Metal all the time, but Metal doesn't have to always top frag for his team to be fragging out. Heroes really showing why he's on this team right now.
100%. All heroes don't necessarily wear capes. Sometimes they wear combat boots and protective armor. 7-2 here. Evil Vision is currently leading by 5, looking to take that 6th round here in round number 10. Metal defending over here on his A site. 2 players over on B. The bomb is hanging out here basically by Breach Bridge, and I think they will make that move over toward B. That's just the feeling that I'm getting, unless they're able to get a couple picks on A. I guess I'm wrong. Caster is almost always wrong. The Caster's Curse is too OP. I will not get $1 million. I will not get $1 million.
We'll keep saying that. The lottery will go in our favor one day. Faultless, though, does not care that smoke exists. I'm going to go shoot through it anyway. Metal, though, he could get a kill. He does find one, but he can't find anyone else. Venali strikes again. Even without the U-ratio, he's been so effective here, and they get free way on into this A bomb site. The bomb does go down, and now just down to Rafa and Cool. Will they even go for this retake attempt? I think they have not actually that much money. I was about to say I thought they had a good amount of money after winning so many rounds, but Cool sacrifices himself, and Rafa does find one, but at the expense of his own life. Evil Vision now we're looking for. They won't have a lot of money. One of the few we've seen in this matchup so far in Metal. Can he find a kill? He's gonna push out in front of the flash. He does find one kill. Can he get another? His teammates, Heroes, will be there. A perfect setup from Evil Vision. And as well, Henrico's gonna strike, but he does not get the kill on Bowie. And now it's a 2 versus 2. They know where both players are coming from. Both players of Don't you love hearing my voice twice? Out over towards Cafe, but so cool. First one to fall is I actually don't get to hear my voice that often either. So now you're hearing me twice. You're hearing the replay, and then you're hearing me live as I speak. We love that. Sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes it goes like that, but that's okay. We'll figure it out here. Evil Vision now just with the Deagles to protect their bomb sites. Will not be the best weapons to defend against SGs. Also, they don't have armor. But cool. Okay, and that's a confrontation you don't want to experience.
The glass cannon shattering here. See if Hero can do any work now as he's the last player alive. He's whiffing some shots. The bomb has been planted here by Team Rain, and it looks like they are just about to secure that 4th round. Unless he can go ahead and use his X-ray vision to find these players. Doesn't work out. Wives pops his head. That's going to be all he wrote. Evil Vision now only leading by 3. This is the last round of the half.
Rain, if they're able to even this up to a 2-round deficit, I think that'll look very good for them. Regardless, this has been pretty good, I would say, in the breach side. It's not easy to get all these breach rounds on Canals, especially because you have to use a ton of utility, and they have been using a ton of utility in the mid to late rounds. You can see most utility being thrown, I believe, earlier in the round is that of Evil Vision. And so, Rain has been smart to utilize their grenades later on the round. Cool, though, Ash somehow doesn't get the kill on the Venali. That is a blunder and a half. Venali's still up there, and Rafa finally avenges his teammate. So cool, that was a tough round for him. Heroes finds 1, but instantly taken out by Wives. So 3 versus 3 now, as Rain will actually get taken down to 2 versus 3. Rafa finds that kill on the Wives over towards that mid square area. And little do they know, the bomb sits over towards elbow. Rico and Metal to protect the A bomb site, but they're actually moving away from it. So Simboe.
Important round for both of these teams here. If Evil Vision is able to win this and then win the pistol round, you're going to have one hell of a lead, and this map might be over. If Rain's able to do this and then win the pistol round after it, we have a game on our hands and could be going in their favor. Very important next couple of rounds. Metal has seen some players. Rafa is going to catch Faultless, and now it's all up to Simboe here to go ahead and clutch this 1 versus 3 up. He's flashed. It's going to make it hard. He's trying to escape. No bullets have tagged him yet. He's going to be coming back. 2 players on his right. There's 1 far out on his left over towards Coalition Bridge. He's going to opt to go for the bomb plant behind the van.
Okay.
It's an interesting decision.
All right. Still some money. And as we talked about, but it doesn't matter. It's the last round of the half. So that was the best attempt they had. And Evil Vision double the score of Rain as we move on into the second half. Once again, this is Rain's map pick, but now we move on into the Coalition side where they have now the momentum. It switches on over. Evil Vision, though, they might have the lead. We'll see if 8 rounds was enough on their Coalition side. If they do get the pistol round, like you said, Jake, I think Rain are in for a little bit of trouble. But we've said that in the past where maybe a team's won both pistol rounds, right? We did see Rain win both pistol rounds on Raid yesterday, and they still lost against Evil Vision. So Evil Vision could win both pistol rounds and could still lose against Rain. There's tons of possibilities, infinite possibilities, one might say.
Oh, truly.
We'll see here. Oh my God, I do not
Big
want to see that.
altercation here.
Yep. Rain, though, winning it right now and actually doing so much damage. No one from Rain dead just yet. Wives, once again, aggressing even further, and Evil Vision just stuck and getting massively obliterated over here. It's just down to their last 2 players. No one dies from Rain.
Phenomenal round there from Team Rain. Winning that pistol round is going to give them the cash advantage coming on into this next round, and they should be able to take round number 14, even potentially round number 15 if they play this right. And if they're able to do that, that score is going to close down to just a difference of 1. M4 is being pulled out here by Evil Vision, or excuse me, by Team Rain. Evil Vision rocking what Team Rain did the first part of the half. Just P250s. See where it goes.
Yeah, it should be around here for Rain to even up the scoreline. I think Faultless has, I just want to point out, Faultless has a pretty sick knife. He has a supporter knife. Yeah, Heroes. Hero. If he gets a knife kill, I'd be so impressed. I don't think he's going to get it. I think, yeah, Faultless has spotted him out. So, Evil Vision not looking like they're going to get a single kill here. Okay, well, cool, does find Faultless. But that's going to be it. So, 1 kill for Evil Vision. And, well, Rain looking alive now as they win that pistol round. Evil Vision, though, do have money to buy. So, if Evil Vision win this one, Rain starts to sweat just a little bit.
Of course, this is Rain's map. They won the 9th round. This, statistically speaking, is their map, one of their best maps, if not their best. They won the 9th round. They wanted to start on the breach side. They knew probably they were going to go into the flip down. They got strapped for this. They're prepared for it. This Coalition side is something you should see a lot of action from them on.
Nade barely skims past Wives' head, and that nade actually does a lot more damage. Metal getting taken down. Henrico and Rafa as well. Down a significant amount of HP, and Rafa out of the round already. Evil Vision have had no success so far. Been stuck trying to get any sort of positioning on this bomb site. Heroes finally finds one in return, at the cost of 2 of his teammates, it seems. And Faultless is ready for any other aggression here from Heroes.
Myline playing inside a cafe right now. 3 players alive. For the side of Evil Vision, Henrico does have that SG in his hand, as well as Cool. They can be deadly with these guns. You pop bottom cafe. See, Heroes is all the way over here. Oh, it's a big gunfight when Faultless needs to win this. He's able to find Heroes, but Cool doesn't care. He'll double up the SG in his hand, trying to even that body count board. Lion is going to find Henrico, and it's just up to Cool to stay cool and calm here. Has a little bit of armor left to his name to work with. I think he avoids that flash. Yeah, barely did anything to him. Frag grenade coming out, gonna break the armor. And he just doesn't have enough health to work with.
Yeah, I was upside. The bomb was also way, way far away. So even if he got that kill, he would still have to run all the way back to the site. It was looking like a very tough attempt. I think just an attempt to try and do damage to Rain's economy. But it looks like Rain has stabilized a little bit. You can see Myline and Faultless at 5,000, around 5,000. But the rest of the team is not in that same scenario. 300, $0 for Simboe, Venali, and Wives. It seems like Evil Vision now will go for this fast play over towards A. Maybe not. Maybe just waiting outside, hoping that Rain used their nades and utility, which it seemed like they might have already. You can see 4 flashes still here for Evil Vision. Rain throwing that flash out. Interesting that they're throwing the flashes even with the smokes. And that's a curious position here. Faultless finds one. Does good damage, but doesn't get the kill just yet. So Metal, okay, that smoke does not go where he wants it. He wants it to block off that spawn area. It's not going to do that, and the bomb will not be able to go down as a result of this. Watch smoke. Metal trying to do what he can. I think he's going to try and spam the box just a little bit, but they're going to get it shot from the side. Metal, or Cool now in a 1 versus 2. Can he do this one right now? He knows that there's at least one player over towards the spawn area. I don't think he's aware of both. And so maybe, is he going to go all the way around over towards B?
I'm thinking he might. Oh. Okay, Finley had to hit that. He's hit it so many times, and that time he's just not able to do it. These players are essentially 1 and 2 shot respectively.
Oh, okay. Simboe, I thought he would miss the shot and Cool be able to react, but no, Cool unable to pull it back. And Evil Vision now lose their lead. It was 8-4, now it's 8-8. Rain, after taking the pistol, have won every round thereafter, and now they have the momentum.
All tied up here. Evil Vision has yet to win a round since we've gone into the flip.
Okay, Vanoli.
Gonna open it up there with a nice sniper kill on Metal.
He's a lethal force both on the Coalition and Breach side. I feel like a little bit harder to do stuff on Breach, but he made it work. And now the Coalition, the side where he's comfortable, the side where they just have to walk into his scope. He doesn't have to make any aggressive moves. Simboe, can he spot any players? I don't know if he spots Henrico. Yes, now he is aware, but Henrico gets a kill, and now 4 versus 3. This is one of the first few times Evil Vision have had an advantage going into a round, and Faultless now will get taken out there by Heroes. A very nicely done play from Evil Vision. Perhaps he might take back the lead. Cool, just trying to stop my line from pushing out, and he does do even more damage there. And so Evil Vision, they do have to pick up the bomb though. Oh my goodness, that has to go all the way around, but still, it should be around here. Venali, the last player, Rafa, will try and take him out, and it doesn't matter. Cool will come into support. So 4 players alive. Evil Vision, they just go for the frags. It seems like on both sides, it's been very tough to get those bomb plants down.
Yeah, I like the decision by Evil Vision just to push up, get aggressive, go for the kills, and now work on... We're not worrying about trying to plant the bomb. Throw it off. Don't continue doing the exact same thing over and over again. You gotta switch it up, change the pace. Don't let your opponents get too comfortable. Evil Vision not allowing Team Rain to take the lead there. They have brought it back in their favor now by 1 as we move into round number 18. We'll see if they can carry this momentum, a little bit they have, into this round.
All right.
My frag grenade. I knew I was going for Wives.
Slam dunk. Dunkaroni right there. My line trying to do what he can. Add another kill to the tally, but it looks like the bomb will go down over towards A. And that, well, they only get 1 kill. Faultless does take down Heroes, and Heroes, we saw he was 13-1, 21-9, so still doing good. Not necessarily as good as his Coalition side half, but still, I believe should be at the top of the scoreboard if we take a little peek there. Then yeah, he is 21-9. Rafa catching up 16-10. You can see Rain, the kill is not really in their favor, but they've kept it close regardless. So they're keeping their eye on the prize. What matters is the game, not the kills. And let's see here. Rain. We'll have a heavy B defense, actually. Usually it's maybe just one player over towards B, one player over towards mid bridge, and it seems like that's going to be the case here. Henrico shut out from elbow. And the bomb going to maybe like it's going over towards B. Looks like Metal's trying to sell fake here.
They're able to pull it off. This will be huge for Evil Vision. They have hit that double-digit mark. Talked about it before. Sometimes those last 3 rounds you need to get are harder than the last 10 you have had.
Very, very nice done from Metal there. He does sacrifice his life, but they do get full control of this A site, so that fake does work wonders. You can see finally Brain's players are starting to rotate on over, but this is only half the battle here for Evil Vision. They do have to maintain, and Rafa getting taken out. Heroes as well, solo. Cool. He's actually going to go for this peak. He's going to go for the peak aggressive. I'm not sure why he did that at all. No need to push out. Just waiting for them, but right now Heroes has to be the hero. Can he catch out one? No, he cannot. Rain do make that retake happen. A very curious play on Cool's part. I assume he had to know that there's a player over towards spawn, but still, that's a very, very sort of desperate play when your teammate has less than 10 HP.
Took a risk, didn't pay off. Something I've seen Evil Vision do in the past. They'd like to take those risks, like that Deagle play we saw at Port map 1 yesterday, where they took that risk with the glass cannon strategy. Evil Vision did. It ended up paying off for them and giving them a little bit of a momentum boost on map 1. This time that risk just didn't pay off for them. 1 round separate each of these teams. Moving to round number 20. I'm kind of getting the feeling we're going to be going to round 25 or round number 24. The way this is going, either team can really pull ahead.
Yeah, there's no clear winner right now. I think it's just mainly the battle of the coalition sides. Which coalition side is stronger? Because evidently the coalition side from both of these teams is going to get more rounds. Interesting flashes there. I don't know if they go exactly where Evil Vision want them to, but the smokes, the nice slight vision here for Rain, and Evil Vision should make their way onto this bomb site. And once again, Henrico, he's taking quite a bit of damage without even seeing anyone. Does not give any damage back to them. And well, it's going to be my line to take down Metal. Doesn't even get a few shots off. Metal still has, or my line still has more than half HP right now. And Henrico is so low as well. Can he add another kill to his tally? 5 and 14. He spots one player that's faultless. Henrico, can he get another one? No, he can't. Now just down to the 1 versus 3. He does find one. Rafa, he knows one's coming out from spawn. Oh, no. And he gonna get the second? No, he cannot. The third right there. My line will shut it out. No clutch attempt there for Rafa. Oh my goodness, that got so close.
I don't know what Rafa was doing. He was just looking down at the floor. I thought he had gone AFK. I guess he was trying to stay hidden and crouched. And then he came back and had that incredible 2K. If only he had enough time to flick around, that would have been a clip for Zoovi. But Team Rain is definitely glad he didn't get that clip, as they have been able to tie it up once again and are looking to take the lead in round number 21 here.
Yeah, both teams also kind of in economic tatters. You can see they have a couple players on both sides where they have money to buy, but a lot of players don't have anything, and Faultless steals the dreams of Evil Vision away. They had a full buy there. They just were not looking at all over towards Cafe. I guess looking up to the right. And Heroes now, oh my goodness, evades that sniper bullet just barely. Faultless, you can see he's been doing lights out. 1.04 rating across 118 maps. That's not easy. Heroes does find one. He does not have control of the bomb himself, though. He's going to have to go all the way back for it if he were to get it. That's even if they allow him to.
Got some armor to work with here. We'd like to have an SG, though. The M4 is just going to be a little bit of disadvantage at some of these longer range gunfights. Trying to go for those one taps.
Okay,
all right. One tap.
My line will shut him out. Rain, take the advantage now. And
this is this play we're talking about, Rafa. Ooh,
Yeah. Very nicely done. My line, he tried, or Rafa tried, but my line denies it. So yeah, I think this is the first time Rain have actually picked up the lead in this game so far.
I believe so, yeah. This is the first time they've had the lead and potentially about to be match point for them.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
Faultless is flashed.
Oh my
wide.
goodness. Wow. Evil Vision shut out of this round. Henrico finds 1, 2. Can he get the third? Yes, he can get 3 actually. But okay. Every single time we think a clip's going to happen, it gets stopped. And Evil Vision now, they had the 4-round lead going into the half switch. It looks like it might not be enough. Rain, 12-10. 1 round away from victory. And Evil Vision have to do all they can to prevent that right now.
It's do or die here for Team Evil Vision. You got to play perfectly. That vision to come into play here. Cash is really at this point doesn't really matter. It's just full buys across the board. They got enough to work with here round number 23. And if they're able to keep enough players alive, they should be fine going to the next one.
It's the same thing
coming out. You know, it seems like the exact same play. Wives in a different spot. They're not going to be able to reinforce his teammate. The smoke grenade is down there, tree elbow. Heroes and Rafa getting kills respectively. There's Wives in the smoke. You can see, yeah, he doesn't care. He's got the X-ray on. He's the hero. He's stolen it.
What? This is such a curious and chaotic round right now. They're like everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Wives does take down Metal. I don't know what he was doing right there. It seems like Evil Vision, their communication is just a little sporadic right now. Not really playing together. And, well, they do have that bomb on their back, but I think they're going to try and run through the smoke, and they're going to get taken down by Myline. I don't even know what their thought process was there. And Rain, able to take out Evil Vision on their own map pick. Evil Vision had that advantage moving into the second half, but not a chance. They're able to close it out. Rain win 13-10. And we are a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. We will be going at least to a map 6, perhaps a map 7. And kind of as we predicted, Rain, their map pick looking strong for them. Heroes, the hero here for Evil Vision, but not enough as Rain. Look at that kill differential, 19-14. That is such a close kill differential between all the players on Rain. That means they were really tightly packed together, making sure everyone's trading out. And Evil Vision might have to recompose themselves before the next match of Bureau.
2-2, tied up here in this best of 7 series. Well played to Team Rain. There was 9 rounds Rain secured going into that coalition side. They knew exactly what they were doing. They won the knife round. Then when they choose to start on the breach side, they did a good job on the breach side. I said at least you want about 4 rounds on that breach side. Anything else is icing on the cake. They got those 4 rounds, and they were just able to lock down the coalition side when they went to the half. Incredibly well played by them. I saw Henrico Lee going double neg there, 9-18. That was not something I didn't realize he was performing that poorly just from the moments I had seen him on screen. That's not something you saw from him yesterday. Hopefully, if you're Evil Vision, you either go ahead and sub him out, or this next map they're coming into, he'll be more warmed up and not as nervous.
Yeah, and we're going to bring back the correspondents, Mantis and Twist, to get their thoughts on this last match. You know, I think I kind of went what we were thinking, right? Rain with just that much more experience, that much more, you know, maybe a lower win rate, but more experience means more in this case, and it showed today.
Yeah, 100%. And I definitely think Canals, I kind of already knew that Evil Vision had a smaller chance of winning this map because their playstyle is very aggressive. We saw that a lot in the second half. They like to go for those fast executes, and it doesn't work out as well on Canals, right? I mean, it's just such a more long-range map. It requires slower gameplay and playing for more picks. Again, you can go for the fast pushes, but Rain caught on. They countered the playstyle very well, playing for retake it on the site and stuff like that. It's hard for Evil Vision's playstyle to shine on that map at Canals, but I think that they'll be able to improve that as we head into Bureau and Plaza for the next 2 maps. Those are definitely much more fast-paced maps that I think Evil Vision's aggressive playstyle, you know, they're definitely going to be utilizing that a lot more coming forward.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, I feel like Rain is just really good on Canals, at least from what we've seen historically. And another thing I wanted to kind of touch on is the fact that Rain was just really good individually in this game. Like, it seemed like every other round, like, one of the players just decided, you know what, it's my time to get a 3-piece. We saw, like, Faultless doing that, Venley doing that. And, you know, it was just their round, and ultimately they won it, you know, as a team, but, you know, off the back of that one player. So, yeah, it was great to see. Rain definitely showing that, you know, they are not out of this yet. I feel like if they are down 1-3, that would have been very bad. But here we see, you know, 2-2 now. So these are the map veto stats. Next one we will be getting in after a interview, I believe, will be, of course, the lovely map of Bureau. It is banned a lot of the time, but we're gonna see it today because it's the best of 7, so you can only ban 2 maps, and unfortunately that is the map of Village that we don't really see that much. And then also, what was the other banned map? I believe it was Legacy, right?
That sounds correct. Yes, Legacy and Village were 2 banned maps, unfortunately. Now, what's interesting to me is that Soar is our decider with a 5% for the decider of the map. It's the lowest out of all of them. So clearly, a lot of teams have not been experienced with playing Soar as their final map to determine who's going to win and lose. So if this does go the full distance, it's going to be hard to predict it because these teams don't have a lot of experience on that map.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, again, me and I feel like everyone else is just waiting for that Soar game to happen. So let's actually hope that that does happen. But before Soar, we still have 2 more maps to go. If we discount Soar out of it. So next one again is going to be very interesting to see what happens. It's going to be Bureau. After that, we're definitely going to see Plaza, and then if it's equal once again, then we'll see Soar. But before any of that happens, we want to show you an interview, guys. Because you saw the interview from Evil Vision yesterday. It was quite fun. At least I learned a lot because personally I'm not really that familiar with Evil Vision. But today it's gonna be Rain. Kissel is gonna be speaking with Warren, kind of just giving him the usual rundown of how things are looking, what they're kind of trying to do in Worlds, and just all the usual stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview, and we'll get back to you right after it with the 5th map of the series. That's once again gonna be Bureau.
Hello, I'm Warren. I'm here with Kissel from Rain, and we're going to do an interview about Rain, Kissel, the whole team, and how they feel about the World Championship tournament here in 2022. First of all, Kissel, great to see you. How are you doing this morning?
Hello, Warren. I'm fine. I'm really surprised that I need to get interviewed as well. Not only me. I mean, not only Faultless, but me as well. So I enjoy this opportunity.
Oh, we're very, very, very happy to have you. Just first off, introduce yourself and introduce Rain. Who are you guys?
Okay, so I'm playing for Team Rain, and I'm Rifle. Like, I play with AK, with SG. So I'm actually a 6th player of Rain. So I'm not in the main 5 list, but every time I'm like warmed up and ready to like replace anybody in my team during the games. So and our team, like it is probably like the best team in the world right now. We have a lot of experience. My team has already won 3 circuits, and for European region, and right now we are going to win Worlds. So we have everything. We have good players. We have experience. We have discipline as well, and I think we are ready to win.
You are indeed a scary team. Rain is a very, very talented team. And speaking of Rain, can you say the names of all the players, how you guys met each other and decided to form a team and play together?
Okay, so we have this lineup. We have Faultless as our captain. So actually Faultless, I met him for the first time in 2018, and we were both in one Russian team, and we enjoyed playing together. But then we divided. We were divided, and this year, 2 months ago, I joined Rain, and we met together once again. Our second player is my line. He's probably the best rifler in the world right now. Actually, my line is a player, not maybe the player that was grown up by me, but probably we can actually call him like that. because I've spent like 2 years playing with him together in my team called Monarchy. Monarchy is the team that was in grand finals of Soccer 3 season, and unfortunately we've lost to Rain. Yeah, so recently my line has joined the team Rain, and then like I joined with him this team. I think here we have a lot of chances to win, so we decided to do this. The third player is Wenali. It is probably the most talented player like I've ever seen. Like he's actually a great sniper. Maybe he'll become the best sniper after these finals in the world. So I hope to see he will do his like the greatest performance. Yeah. And I've played. I have already played with him a lot as well, but mm, yeah. So the fourth player is Lewis. Lewis is actually a player of new generation. Like he's been playing for the competitive scene only like for 1 year, and he has already won like so good. So I think he's really talented, and I think his strong side is patient. He's always patient. He can wait for enemies to make a mistake, and he's never I mean shakes like a leaf. I don't know. He's always cool-headed. And his role is support. He actually knows a lot of grenades. He can cover you anytime. Yeah. And the fifth player is Symbol. Symbol is like a new name, like a new generation, like as well as Lewis. I've spent a lot of time with playing with him together as well. Yeah, and the Symbols is actually a great player as well. Like his aim is strong, and he can make a difference in game anytime. Yeah, the sixth player is me. Yeah, so as I have already said, like I'm always ready to change like players, or maybe if anybody has a bad day or if anybody can't play, I'm always here to come. And recently, I started like training hard in this game. Before, I was captain and I didn't take time to train, so my KD was actually low. But right now, my aim is still, and I can get a pick on any top player. So yeah, 7 players. The seventh player is Horus. Horus is actually a player of new generation as well. He's ready to come up to play as well. He's actually a good player, and in his past clans, he was sniper, but right now he can't snipe because we have a sniper Venom, of course. And the last player is Virgilion. Virgilion is actually a no-name as well, but he's always ready to change anybody to play. Yeah, yeah. That's all what I wanted to say about my players and my team.
Oh, that's great to hear. Sounds like a great group of players. And then I just wanted to ask, because we got lives outside of video games, what are any real life challenges you or any of the players on Rain have had to deal with recently?
Uh, Life challenges. Actually, we had such large life challenges when we got no time to practice hard. But for Worlds, for this tournament, we have to carry all our time, and we have to concentrate on the victory. And our captain, like faultless, and yeah, I forgot about Shusha as well. Like faultless and Shusha are probably the key players of our team. Uh, Not only like skilled players, but uh, like our team captain faultless, he has really really strong really strong will. Like he's always disciplined, and I think his example like of how you need to act. Yeah. Uh, so our uh, like our helper Susha, it is the old great captain, and he's actually genius because nowadays he doesn't even play the game, but he's like our trainer, like he's our analytic, like he can always help us with some strats, even when he doesn't play the game for so much time. Uh, like he always understands what's happening in the game, and he's our tactical master. I don't know how to say. Yeah. About challenges. So we got no time to practice, but for Worlds, our captain Faultless told us that we need to be here like at this time, and we all gather together at this time and start practicing hard. Like we played like 3 or 4 scrims a day. It is actually hard uh, and time consuming, but it is needed to be the greatest team. Yeah. And and like yeah, I think that's all what I want to say about challenges. Yeah.
Ah, thank you, Cassell. And so you guys all working so hard, scrimming 3 or 4 times in a day, so much practice, making the time, finding the time, just so you can win this world championship tournament. What do you all hope to achieve by winning a world championship in Critical Ops?
Okay, so World's Championship has actually really good prizes, like money, like credits in the game, and of course these exclusive knives and gloves. Yeah. So, but actually, the most like mm, the actual thing we want to achieve is uh, the understanding that we are the best, like in the world. Like it is like not only in Europe but in the world. Yeah. And that we are the best of the best, like on our roles. Like yeah, some success in the game. Yeah. That's that is what we want to achieve. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And my last question, you have made it to the grand finals. This is an interview for the grand final match of Evil Vision versus Rain. Rain having proven itself to be a very, very extremely strong Critical Ops team in Europe. Evil Vision proving the same thing in the Americas. Just an absolute powerhouse. How do you feel about the grand finals? How do you think it's going to go? And do you think y'all are going to win?
Vision, actually, I think that they're pretty good, but they are not stronger than us. I think so because their region isn't the best. Like the competitive scene in the South America isn't the most competitive. Yeah, uh, and also like Team Rain has always been a team who won a lot of international tournaments. Like we've got a lot of international experience, and actually, uh, I've I've never seen the Evil Vision playing like some international tournaments, like and winning something like when there was some European team winning it. Yeah. Uh, so I can't say that like they are not good enough, but yeah, of course, like they are the best in the America, but we are the best in the Eurasia, and I hope like we're gonna win. Uh, I've seen the streams how the Evil Vision play. Like I have my captain experience as well. Uh, yeah, so we analyze them. Mm, we train it hard, and I think it will be enough to win these guys. Of course, I wish them like good luck, and good game. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So, and that's all we have for today. I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to interview you, and good luck today. I hope you play your heart out. I hope we have some great games and maybe win a world championship.
Thank you, Warren. Thank you for interviewing me, and all to our fans. Okay, I think we will do it. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Welcome to Zoovi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zoovi is the place to share your moments. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. There are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zoovi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zoovi. Find out more at Zoovi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compounds. VOD International and G Fuel,
Helping to make you super.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. Just before the fifth game, I'm back here with Manthus. We just finished the game number 4. What do you think about it, Manthus? Was it exciting to watch?
It was very exciting. We got to see a map on Rain and I'm sorry, on Canals, and Rain did end up taking it. It was exciting. We'll be talking a bit more about the map that just happened and the stats overall later on. I know we have a little more stuff we're going to be talking about beforehand though, but overall, yeah, they were great games.
Yeah, for sure. I am really excited for game number 5. Before we actually get into that, again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors here because without them, this stream wouldn't really be possible. So here they are. Let's start with G Fuel. G Fuel. It's gamer fuel. It's what you need to concentrate, to be on the peak of your performance. You know, if you want to improve your KD, perhaps, if you want to, top the scoreboard, get some G Fuel. It helps. It really does help when you have like caffeine and all that other stuff in your veins. You're just ready to pop heads. And if you go to gfuel.com, that's our website, and enter the code esportsmobile at checkout, make sure the capitalization is correct. You get 20% off. So you literally get like one tub of for free if you order 5. So that's some great stuff coming in from G Fuel. Again, go get some. It definitely does help. Manthus, why don't you tell us about our next sponsor here?
Yeah, we also have to give a shout out to REDMAGIC. Now, in case you haven't already been able to, if you haven't caught it so far, they are doing a giveaway right now. If you pay attention to the chat, Nightbot is posting a link for how you can enter to win yourself a REDMAGIC 7S Pro, which is one of their newer, incredible gaming phones. It does have a flagship chipset Snapdragon 8 Plus, Gen 1 with 18 gigabytes of RAM. It also comes with a 20,000 RPM turbofan to prevent that phone from overheating after doing some long-term gaming on Critical Ops. It has a 520Hz touch capacitive shoulder trigger and an under-display camera for full screen notchless, flawless gaming overall. Make sure you all are entering that giveaway if you want to win yourself a REDMAGIC 7S Pro. Also, a huge shout out to Zoovi, another one of our sponsors here. Again, they're an app where you guys can be posting your gaming clips. You can share them with your fellow friends and gamers. Make sure you're searching those games by trend or by friend. Again, Critical Ops is on Zoovi, so for all of you Critical Ops fans out there, you can post games from Critical Ops or whatever you're playing these days. Zoovi is the app where you want to be doing that though. You can select your clips easily and conveniently and go ahead and upload them on that app if you want to. So again, make sure y'all are downloading Zoovi. You can share your clips through there. And I believe one last thing, we are also doing a Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt giveaway. Now, if you also haven't been paying attention, that is being posted in the chat as well, so make sure you keep an eye out for both of our giveaways, the REDMAGIC 7S Pro and for the Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt. The chat will have, or the bot will be posting the link in the chat, and you all can enter through there. So make sure you get your hands on some of these exclusive giveaways we're doing over here on the World stream.
Yeah, most definitely. Enter the giveaway. It's literally for free. Why would you not try your luck out? You can only win. Here's the global leaderboard once again, just so you guys know what we're kind of talking about here when we talk about Evil and Rain, saying that they are the best teams, to arrive at the finals. They definitely are. I mean, just in terms of points, they are top of the leaderboard. And I mean, that's one of the reasons why they are here at the finals. 2 giants against each other. If we take a look at how the finals have went so far, so it's a best of 7, 4 games have been played, and it is back and forth, man. So Rain won the first map yesterday. That was on port. Then Evil Vision seemed like they just took off, right? Like they won Rain twice in a row, with Rain not reaching double digits both times. And then on Canals, I mean, Evil Vision did reach double digits, but nothing more than that. Rain was able to close it out on almost their home turf, as it's a very popular map, Canals, for the side of Rain. So we're all equal. We're all tied up here. And I mean, it's at least 2 more games to come, but most likely 3. And we really do hope it's gonna go down to that soar on map 7. If we look at the KDs so far, even though Metal is really good and a really high player, seems like some other players have kind of taken his place as well, at least for the first spot. We saw Heroes doing really good on Canals, but I mean, not to discredit Metal, he's also just been doing absolutely amazing, especially with the clutches. On the other side of things, we have Myline, the highest rated player on Rain, boasting the highest rating, but actually someone we saw really prominently on Canals was Venley. He was really good at that ratio. He did a lot of opening picks, just a lot of great stuff coming in from him. And I mean, pretty much everyone on the side of Evil Vision and Rain, like on both sides, has been performing. Sure, there have been some games where, they don't maybe play the best to the best of their abilities. We saw Henrico Lee kind of trying to find his stride, a little too long on Canals. But at the end of the day, like, both teams really have players that, are ready to give it all, and you can't really discredit any of them, right?
Yeah, you definitely cannot discredit them. Coming into map number 5 here, I think we'll have an amazing performance. But before we hop into that, I know we have some replays from the previous map, so we can go ahead and talk about what happened on Canals here. How did Raid manage to tie up this best of 7 series 2-2? They were down by one map and they managed to tie it up at the end of this one. Definitely a great performance from Rain here. Again, I do kind of gotta give them the upper hand. I kind of already predicted that Rain would win this map just because we all know by now Evil Vision, their playstyle revolves around being aggressive, you know, playing fast-paced, going for those kills, going for those full-on executes. Canals is one of those maps where you really can't do that. We've seen that throughout the entire tournament when aggressive style teams try to play on Canals. This is always the one map that sort of halts them. And even though Evil Vision still had some very fast-paced rounds, Rain were playing very smart. You know, they were adapting, and when they started seeing like, okay, they're pushing A, they started just playing for like retake, you know, not really challenging on site. They didn't see the point of dropping a player there. They rather just save their utility and go for a retake. And I think ultimately that switch in the playstyle and their ability to read how Evil Vision was playing and then adapt to it, I think that's what helped Rain to pull through and win at the end of that map.
Yeah, most definitely, and I feel like also this is really a game where individual skill really shined through for the side of Rain. Like, there were many rounds where it wasn't really like each player, you know, them getting a team ace, like each player picking up one kill. It was more like just one player decided to show up big time. We saw, I think the most defined moment of this was when it was pretty much double digits and, you know, close to it, like 4, maybe 5 rounds left till the end of the game. And Faultless just pulled out an absolutely crazy triple kill that kind of just completely swayed the game towards the side of Rain. And there were many rounds like this also earlier in the game where, let's say, like Venly just pulled up and, you know, he peaked mid with the ratio, got 1, got 2, closed out with the third one, and kind of, you know, the team won off the back of it. So it is really interesting to see that Rain are able to adapt and, you know, just push forward, and they didn't kind of give away this map. So yeah, we're all equal here. We'll see how that works on Biru. You know, Biru is definitely a map where on the breach side, if you rush correctly, it can work out great. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Rain are able to kind of take this individual approach of just kind of clicking heads faster, you know, once we actually arrive at Biru. But before we do, I want to, you know, pass it off to our lovely casters here. They are ready. They are here to cast, you know, to give you the best experience. Coolmark and Sudden, who there's not a better duo that you could ask for. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Well, you know, pretty good. Ready to see this next map of Bureau come out. And, you know, Bureau is not something that we've actually seen too frequently, I think, in the past few weeks. So I'm happy to see it out. Once again, Evil Vision have less games played on it. You know, typical. They just have less games overall played than Rain. So 7 wins, 3 losses for them. Rain have 13 wins, 5 losses. So statistically speaking, this is you know, a good one for Rain, but also a good one for Evil Vision. So once again, coming on to Bureau, US4 servers. Jake, this is kind of a toss-up, I would have to say.
Yeah, I mean, especially what we've seen. I mean, really look at most of the score lines, 13-12, 13-12 yesterday on map number 1. They got a little separated on these next 2 maps, 13-7 and 13-8, but these were some of Evil Vision's best maps. But then you come back over towards Rain, very, very close, 13-10. I'm expecting a close matchup here because I think this is probably their closest map when you look at statistics-wise, how many wins and losses and experience they overall have on it. It should be, and overall, it's a fairly balanced map too. Obviously, the core, the base foundation of the map, it's a little coalition-sided, but it's not so much so maybe say like a grounded or whatnot. So I think we're gonna have a very close, even-handed map. But let's go ahead and see who is starting out on which side now as the knife round is ready.
We're not done. We're just about to start, actually. So we will get out into this knife round. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're very brand new to this, first of all, I'd be very surprised if this is their first time tuning in, like right now, because that means you haven't watched any of the 4 games prior to this. But that's okay. We appreciate all new viewers, right? And so the knife round, for those of you who maybe are less familiar, is basically a round to determine which side or which team starts on which side. The team that wins the knife round is able to pick which side they start on. You can see they're going over towards B long. You can have Evil Vision on the breach side, and we will see Rain on the coalition side for this knife round. It is going very quickly right now. They do not care, and Evil Vision win it out. I don't know if this is scientific, but I feel like the teams that have won the knife round have won the games. Is that true, or is that not true? I feel like we should have someone do like a statistics check on that. But I think because Rain won the knife round on Port, So they picked that, and then Evil Vision won on Grounded, and Evil Vision won on Raid as well for the knife rounds, and then we just saw Rain win the knife round for Canals. We'll see. I don't know. This is just a theory at this point, but let's dive into the actual map, and then let's go from here.
All right. Crazy. We're coming to the end of this best of 7 matchup. These teams are now tied up here in this best of 7 matchup. 2-2, 4 maps have been played. We're coming to map number 5. And the pistol round's already started. I thought we were going to have another second, but these teams have just been diving into. I mean, the knife round happened so fast on Canals. I didn't even get to finish my wrap up before it happened. And now we're already 2 players down here on the side of Evil Vision and 3 down on the side of Rain in this pistol round with 1:22 left on the clock. What do you do here, Cool Mark? You're Rain, you got 2 players up alive. You're rocking the glass cannons.
It doesn't even matter. Metal coming in for the nice double kill at the very end. Unfortunately, we didn't get to catch it at the first few seconds. That was a very fast play there. Rain and Evil Vision, they just clashed on over towards Banana, it seemed. But yes, this is the map of Bureau. Yes, we did just see Evil Vision win that pistol round. And, you know, interestingly enough, I think right now only 1 pistol round separates them. Or Rain have won actually 2 more pistol rounds than Evil Vision, I believe. So they've taken a couple more, but yeah, we'll have to see here. Evil Vision won the first pistol round today, and they Rain won the second pistol round. And so this third pistol round we've seen today, it has been Evil Vision, though they will get tested over towards Vents and Rafa. Oh, he's gonna have a lineup. Okay, well, only 3 kills, but still Metal. He could close it out right here, right now. He will shut out 1. And Metal actually getting some good damage done right here, but over from Vents, he will not get that bomb plant down. And once again, we've talked about it many a time before. The key to success in many Critical Ops matches is getting that bomb plant down. And we'll see if Rain can continue that. But Evil Vision, they won the knife round. They're going to be starting here on the Coalition side.
Evil Vision looking good so far. First full round coming in. You know, this sniper rifle by Vinoli is going to be interesting here. Super early on the breach side and on Bureau. If anybody can do it, I think he can, though.
Yeah, it's a quick play there. Simboe already gets a kill on the Heroes. And that's over towards that orange area, actually. Sandwich orange. Finds a kill, and you can see Rafa is going to take up his space, making sure mid is secured, safe and sound, but it's going to be a heavy presence over towards Banana, and Henrico finds 1 kill. He was struggling before, already with 2 kills now, so looking to do a little bit better than he was last time around, and you can see he's just jump peeking right now. Does not want to give any information further to them, but he will give information to his team, and you can see here, Cool, can he get his kill with his teammate? No, Venali actually takes down Cool. He's been so good with the U ratio lately. He will get taken down, so we will have to see what can be done. And the rest of the team, Rafa, 1. Oh, not able to get any more than that. So 2 versus 2 now is Henrico. He has 3 kills already. Doing much better than he was last game, and he will sense that bomb plant here at now. And can he get the kill on the My Line? No, he's going to try and avoid it. That Scar coming out from My Line. And Rain using the heavy guns already early on. Very nicely done. My Line finds 1 and can use the scope to get a kill. Simboe now will flash it off. Yep, perfectly done there, but Henrico's going to gain vision back, and he's actually going to flash off Simboe. My Line does not care. Swings by, gives him the buzz cut, and Rain pick up their first. This is exactly how that last game started. 2 rounds for Evil Vision, 1 for Rain.
I love, look at that, Rafa. Crazy 3K. The Scar action, that is going to be an interesting gun to use here because you have the ability to work longer range with it, but you can also be a little more mobile, which can help from popping around these corners quickly, jumping, trying to catch your opponents off guard. My Line is going to continue using that Scar, and we'll see if he's effective with it once again as we move into round number 4. Right now, Bomb is moving over here through Banana towards this A site, and there are a couple players that are going to be beating them over here. Ooh. Trade's coming in. Faultless is going to stay alive as he drops down Enrico. Metal is here to find him, drops him, and then traded out by that Scar. Man, it is deadly so far.
pretty good stuff here from Evil Vision so far with just Deagles. I think they've been decently successful with only 2 kills. That being said, they might not have more to do here. My line is just waiting for Rafa to peek out. Rafa does not want to give any more, but he might get a little cautious. I think he spotted him out. Yep. I think they might be aware of each other. And my line now, are they going to be aware? Heroes. Oh, he spots one out. He knows that one's over towards that corner. My line, I think he still thinks he's to the left. This is a perfect off angle here for Rafa. He could get a huge advantage, but he's not going to peek out from that smoke just yet. And my line will go for that bomb plant down. Rafa now trying to run through that smoke. He might get a kill. Yes, he will get one, but can he get anything else? He's going to flash out onto the actual bomb site right now. This is still doable here for Evil Vision, but no, Rafa does get taken down. And now Heroes, I don't even think he knows where he is right now. He's just sitting inside the smoke. He could go for this bomb defuse if he wanted to, but no, he's not going to go for it. I think he's trying to play any other strategy right now, going for the defuse now. Is he going to have time for this? Is he going to have time for this? Is he going to do it? Oh my God, he does it. The ninja defused through the smoke. Rain had no players close enough. What are we witnessing? Oh my goodness.
Some heroes wear body armor.
I love it. If this is the chaos we're gonna witness, oh my gosh, Jake, we gotta buckle up. This is gonna be a bumpy ride for both of us and all the audience as well.
Now the thing to mention here, you see 8 more maps played on Bureau for Team Rain, but I believe a majority of those maps are played on the older version of Bureau before this slight update. So they're familiar with it, have a little more experience, but again, the map has changed a little bit with the tweaks that have been made.
Yeah, we'll see if they can adapt. It seems like that round was a little bit of a blunder for them. Evil Vision have money to buy. Rain still actually stronger on the money side, but it's because Evil Vision lost almost all their players. So we'll see what Rain decide to do here. Henrico is playing a very open position. If he even gets 1 kill, I'd be surprised. There's no chance that he gets more than 1, but through the smoke, that possibility shifts just a little bit. He could get quite a few at the lineup. Rafa now with a scar on the other side. He's going to pick that one up. Oh, he spots one. That ping doesn't allow him to really get too close, but Henrico is just throwing a nade, showing his presence, and I don't think they're aware that my line is pushed him all the way into actual Lab 1. Pretty far up. And now the hit postures itself over towards this B site. You can see here Faultless as well, going to get taken down early on. Myline does take down Henrico, and Myline just causing destruction and havoc over towards Intel. Rafa now has to secure his teammates. No, he can't get anything. That aim assist not available on the Scar, and that's going to be his demise, but Cool answers back with 2 more. Heroes sees one all the way over towards Vent Halls, and Heroes and Cool keep their cool, and Evil Vision extend their lead to 3. That seemed like a round that might have gone in favor of Rain, but no, Evil Vision pull it back. And once again, let's take a look here. I thought he was going to defuse earlier. Heroes, what a perfect position. He didn't sit right parallel with that bomb. He actually sat a little bit to the left of it, right? So they might not have known exactly where he was. Trying to spam. They did do some damage to him, but Heroes already
able to escape.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised he defused the bomb alone, but also escaped with his life was impressive as well. Cool about to have an altercation here. Faultless is going to go down. He's flashed. He's trying to go back. But another one with Rafa to finish off the frag grenade. Heroes up top here with his teammate Rafa. They're trying to prevent them from pushing on into this B site right now. And it looks like the bomb is going to stay back there by Breach spawn. Oh no, I take that back. It's going to move up, feeling a little more aggressive here. I thought they might try to move around. Cool, going to spot him, dropping him, and doubles up on Wives like it's no difficulty. The last one alive here is Symboi, and Evil Vision looks like they have secured round number 6 and will be leading by 4.
Symboi has something to say. Nope. Henrico closes it out. And Henrico, we talked about him having a little bit of a tough game. He was 9-18. If we pull up the scoreboard, I think he's doing a lot better already in round number 7. He has, 5 kills. Already halfway there. And positive as well. Rafa, Cool. This is the Coalition side, though. And when Evil Vision, they started last time on Coalition side, they lost the game. Evil Vision, the times they have won, well, they've actually ended every game on the Breach side. So, just to note, every single game we've played so far in the series, Rain have ended on the Coalition side, Evil Vision have ended on the Breach side. And that seems to be continuing the manner here.
There's a sniper play coming in from Vinoli, excuse me.
Is he gonna jump and get another kill again? He
Look
loves
at this
doing this jump
staggered
peek.
position here by Evie. I
Yep.
love this. Oh, there it is.
Punished this time, Henrico
Look at Cool
doubles
right there,
up.
pick it up.
Yeah, he's able to trade it out. So 3 for 1 here as Rain falter on that push over towards Intel. Evil Vision holds strong. Bowie now left with Wives, having to figure out what they can do. That flash might allow them entry on into this Intel area, but they're going to be met with so much resistance as Wives takes down 1, a 2 for 2, but that's not enough. Evil Vision extend the lead to 5, and Rain now, they do still have money to buy after losing so many rounds in a row. And Evil Vision have to be slightly careful. They don't have the best of money either, but they do have a little more than that of Rain.
Very similar to what we saw in map 4. I was going to say map 1. Map 1 of today, map 4 overall in this best of 7 series where Evil Vision takes an early lead. And it was about this point where Rain went ahead and started putting points on the board and brought it back 8-4. Wonder if that's going to hold true here, if Evil Vision is going to continue stacking their points here on the Coalition side. Nobody's yet to get dropped. A couple warning shots have been fired through these smokes. Boy is here, about to push the smoke and tree hallway.
Oh my gosh, if only they had the X-ray. That would ruin the whole game though, but
It would.
they would know when to fire, and you can see them on the other side of things. This is one of the
And
slower
everybody would
rounds
be
we've
heroes.
seen. Yeah, everyone would not even have to wear capes at all.
It is very slow.
Okay.
Oh, Rafa right there. That's an FPS timing for both of us right there.
I know, that was ridiculous. Rafa, it looked like he fired 1 bullet and he was gone. Metal now as well answers back, and Rain looked like they're shut out from this round. My line out of this game. And Veneli does find 1. His sniper rings true, but he's going to have to get a lot more done here as
No
Wives
way.
does get taken out. Yeah, Veneli now on for the ace clutch. He has gotten 2 kills already, and there's no
wanna see it.
teammates. 1v5 ace clutch. All 3 of them are also going over towards A.
He's only got
This
25
could-
seconds, though.
Yeah, this would have to be a huge blunder, and no, they're not even going to allow it. Okay, Henrico making up for his wrongs in the past few games, not doing as well. And Evil Vision looking... Now they're starting to look pretty dominant. 7-1, 6-round lead. I think if they get 10 rounds, they'll be happy, at the very least. Pretty
If
happy.
it goes into flip 10-2, that'll be absolutely nuts. A little fact popping up here. Both Evil Vision and Rain won Circuit Season 1, 2, and 3 in their respective region. Evil Vision also won Season 5, and I believe Evil Vision is the only Season 5 winner here. Rain did not win, and all the other participants in the North America and Asian region were disqualified early on as well. Evil Vision, again, the only team from Circuit Season 5 still in this tournament. Winners, that is, of Circuit Season 5. Minute 20 left on the clock, and the bomb?
Ooh.
Looks like it's going towards B.
Heroes falls back at the perfect moment. He's relayed crucial information to his team, but Henrico as well now. I don't know if he spotted a couple players on the cross. You might think it's a B play, and that's really actually what it is. The bomb is over towards B, but it's going to slowly start to make its way on all the way over towards A. As Rain now, fully aware they have control of this A bomb site. No one's even towards spawn right now. Volus has had a tough game. And I think Evil Vision might still think it's a B hit. But oh, if he can stop this bomb. If Rafa can stop the bomb, this would be huge. That means Rain have to go all the way back. But no, Faultless just sneaks through. And the defense shattered right in between the cracks. Right in between the strong areas. As Heroes now has to be the man of the hour here for Evil Vision. Rain getting that bomb plant. Let's hope Rain don't get ninja diffused on again. Heroes does have a smoke grenade and a flash. So it could be possible, but unlikely this time. I think they're expecting him to do it. They know exactly where he is. They've spotted him out now. And you can see now, they're just waiting for the fight. Waiting. Faultless comes around, and he doesn't even give Heroes a chance to get on into this A bomb site. So, Rain pick up 1. Not as dominant as we thought. And look at Cool and Metal. They only have 1,400 and 1,700 respectively. They don't have a ton of money to buy. Their teammates will have to drop them. And, well, it's not going to be the best situation here for Evil Vision. Their money in the dumps. And Cool doesn't even have money for a rifle.
Yeah, I've seen him do that a lot where he's like, yeah, I'm going to rock the Deagle. Put some armor on, rock the Deagle. And sometimes he has some amazing moments with it. because of the cast situation right now for Evil Vision, I could easily see this being an 8-4, maybe even 7-5 flip.
I think if it goes 7-5, Evil Vision are in trouble. That spells disaster for them. But once again, we have said this is a pretty even map, so could be wrong. But going 7-5 on the Coalition side is never the best feeling. It's like you kind of won, but not really.
Yeah,
you know you had the advantage.
It's like your tire pops right before the finish line. You just get across in time.
Yeah, just like roll me over, you know?
Exactly.
Heroes. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get flash. Perfect timing. What, does he not? Okay, no, he was blind. It just didn't show up on our screen. But I thought he was fully blind there. Henrico finds one, and they have full entry on into the mid area. They're gonna try and go over towards HQ right now. And see, they're just sitting right there. Wives does take down Metal, a huge point of the defense. Now B-Long is fully open, and right now, Cool can't do anything. Henrico, the last player here, Rain, have stripped apart all security from Evil Vision. And Enrico's just going to go for the save.
Smart move by him. Keep that along. His team is definitely low on cash. They're going to need everything possible to go ahead and keep this first half in their favor, or have a big margin going into the flip, that is.
Can he get this kill on the Venali, or is he Venali? Okay, no. All right, he does win the duel, but now they know exactly where he is. I think they're going to go for the hunt right now. You can see Simboe is going to go. And as well, Faultless shuts him out. Faultless has had a little bit of a tough game. Was able to recover last game, but still. Rain now. Penultimate round of the half. Penultimate meaning second to last.
Ooh, look at you. The dictionary over here.
You know, it was my PE teacher. He loved to say penultimate. And I was like, why do you know this word? So, vocabulary. If you ever want to start casting, everybody, gotta learn that vocabulary. Sometimes our vocabulary's not the best. Discarding that conversation completely. Evil Vision now on the Coalition side. Rain.
See if they play
yeah.
a little more assiduously here on the side of Team Rain, or if it's going to be a faster play from them. Finally coming in, get a find Enrico. Oh, I don't know what that was. Cool is firing everywhere but the players.
That was a little tough to watch. Heroes, okay, trying to just jump through and get a kill, but Rafa now they know exactly where he is. And, well, they do get the bomb plant, too, so that's nice. Wives will get taken down, and Rafa does have money. He's gotten a lot of the nades, actually. Could flash him out, could slow him down.
He's able to get one more. Be some good damage to Rain's economy, but they just got so much to work with.
Yeah. They know exactly where he is, too. Oh. Okay. Okay. Rafa.
He was so surprised he hit that he popped out. He was like, I don't know what is happening. He popped out and exposed himself on the left.
Yeah, he didn't know. He was like, what? Saying, Keota. You want another?
But can I get a confirmation there that I actually got that one?
Yeah. Love
7-4 here. Yeah, like we said a few rounds ago, because of Evil Vision's cast situation, that big lead they had earned early on here in the first half was going to disappear unless they were able to do something, have a miracle with it. Final round of the half here. It's either going to be 7-5, 8-4. Either way, I think Rain has done a good job on his breach side.
They have indeed. And Evil Vision now trying to get a slight bit more advantage than what they have right now. It's 3 rounds and Heroes already shut out. Metal, what can he do? Does find 1 kill, but is that enough? Rain's still on this bomb site, still a looming threat. Venali now just over towards Vents and use to its advantage. Evil Vision fall apart, now just down to Cool. And Rain march their way on into this B bomb site. All in favor of them. 7-5 now, it looks likely. Unless a 1v4 miraculous clutch were to happen. As well, not even aware, I think, that there's someone coming in from Intel. Oh, now, he is. I miscredited him.
Okay. They don't get Cool enough props with the sniper.
All right. We'll see what he can do here. Last round of the half. Can he make this clutch happen? Looks unlikely. He's going to pick up an AUG instead.
I was hoping he was going to do it. Makes sense, though. Okay. He's just going to go for the ninja. Oh, no, take back.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt. Yeah, he did. He gave it his all.
Like I was saying, we haven't given enough props to Cool when it comes down to who's Rafa. Like that was that moment. He's like, I don't think, like, did I actually get that? But going back to Cool, jumping around here. Man can really put some work in with the sniper rifle.
Yeah. The battle of Cool and Venly. We'll just have to see it. But now the round switch and the half switch. So Evil Vision now, what does their breach side pistol round entail? We did see Evil Vision win that pistol round. First one. Can they win the second pistol round, or will Rain hold strong? Oh my goodness, tongue twisters over here. And now Rain fortifying their A defense, but no, not necessarily. They are positioned pretty well to maintain all parts of the map, and Wives here, they're actually playing very close to each other. You can see he even sees Simboe right now. So if he spots one, Simboe's going to instantly react upon that. Here, right, they're both moving on closer into the bomb site. Right off of that, once again, Evil Vision pulling another little tricky situation here. Heroes trying to go for the kill, takes down Venly, but Wives shuts down Heroes, and now the bomb gonna make its way on over towards the A bomb site. Wives spots quite a few players. Okay, he, out of panic, just throws away his gun. Doesn't want to do that. Instead, picks it up, back up. And Intel giving control all the way to Evil Vision, but Wives trying to take it back in his own right, and Faultless as well answers back. This is going to be a round here for Rain. Henrico unable to do much with just a deagle. What can he find? Not even a kill, and Rain take the second pistol. Back and forth we go, and Rain now. This is looking in favor of them at this point.
Rain should easily be able to take the lead. Will easily be able to tie it up in this round and should have the momentum going into the next one in order to take the lead here. But this map plays a little differently than Canals. You can have those faster breach side pushes, which we know Evil Vision loves. They're making their way over here towards this B site right now. I don't know if Rain is ready for this. Lines is player coming in.
I think
he goes on his left.
Okay. My line, okay, now what's happening is, oh, okay, typical. I think Cool was trying to go for that bomb plant. He was almost there, but he wasn't able to get it finally down. So Evil Vision, not able to get the bomb plant, still able to buy though. And now the game all tied up, all advantage gone for Evil Vision. And Rain marching towards a victory perhaps. The money's in their favor, but still, it's just a tie game. Can't speak too much on their behalf just yet. Evil Vision, the correspondents talked about this. Mantis mentioned they are very fast and aggressive, and it might come back to bite them. Cool does find one kill already. So is Simboe. Heroes, he trades out the metal. Is he going to be able to take a kill? Yes, he does. Back and forth we go. Myline finds one, and it's Heroes and Rafa now in the 2 versus 2. They do have more control of the bomb site than they think, but Myline taken out, and now just down to Venly. He has been a champion for that Rain squad, and could he get this one done? Yes, he can. He does find one kill on the Rafa, takes a bit of damage, but now Heroes knows exactly where he is. And Heroes, if he has this perfect time, he could take out Venly. Oh, is he gonna do it? No, Venly clutches it out, the 1 versus 2, and Rain take the lead now in the second half.
There's Venly. We've been talking a lot about him. 66 maps to his name, an impressive 71% win rate, and an average kills of 16. Typically plays that role of the sniper.
He didn't need the sniper that round, though. Now he goes back to his try and true duration, but he was saying, oh, you know, the M4 is what I got. I can work with it. I can still clutch out. And right now, Rain look very much in control. Metal does have an AK. Okay, Venly, the no-scope. Faultless doesn't care either. He just says, I'm going to run through and get some more kills. My XD doesn't even matter. I'm getting all the kills I want. And so Rain take a 2-round lead. 4 rounds to separate them from taking us to tournament point, actually. If they win this, they'll have recovered 2 maps in a row from Evil Vision's 2 maps in a row.
Yeah, then the onus is on Evil Vision to go ahead and start putting in some extra work. Rain wins this. Of course, there'll be 3 maps to their name, just like you mentioned, and they only need to win 1 more. Plaza or Soar.
Okay, cool. Not even aware. I think he just took half damage. It wasn't even fully sure. Heroes and Henrico, though, finally an opening here for Evil Vision after getting absolutely dominated by Rain. These past few rounds, Henrico finds another shot over towards Vents. And a 2 versus 5, the best position that Evil Vision have been in since this round swap, or this half swap. They will make their way on over towards this the bomb site. The bomb, though, has to make its way securely, and it does get dropped, but Metal will trade one out, and now just Venali will go for the save. Evil Vision picking up an 8th round. Will they go for the hunt on Venali is the question, and Jake, we talked about this yesterday. When they do go for the hunt, they get a little bit careless. Venali, I believe, will find at least 1 pick, if not 2, if they try and go and hunt for him.
I think you're right. If they do decide, as long as it's that usually where they feed them, it's like 1 player goes, 5 seconds, 1 player goes. 2 of them come together, do that staggered stack, they'll be able to get him. I think they're just going to go ahead and let that bomb go off and leave him alone. Venali going to escape with that sniper rifle and move on into the next round.
Yeah, Rafa playing Sentry. They don't want any sort of ninja defuse. They did the ninja defuses. They said, this is our job to do. We will not let Rain do any ninja defusing for us. But 1 round closer. Evil Vision. Look at that nice little no scope from Venali. The past round. Just a good 4K there from Faultless as well. But Evil Vision, either way, able to maintain control. Not necessarily out of their hands, yet. And they've requested a tactical timeout. So just discussing things over. Trying to figure out their next move. Are they going to go very quickly, very slowly, try and go for a fake, try and go for a split push? There's so many different possibilities they could do. Bureau, a map, honestly, less open to different possibilities, right? Even looking at the actual map itself, the sky roof is the ceiling of the building that they're in. And so they can't be throwing nades, tons of nades over any sort of surface. Whereas if you're looking on maps of Canals or Plaza, for example, tons of people often throw grenades over buildings and things like that because it's outdoors. So just a curious little thing to note. A little bit less openness in this map because it is meant to simulate a bureau, as the name of the map entails.
That pause is now over. Round number 18 underway. Evil Vision asking for that. I like the decision. Go ahead and try to get in the heads of your opponents. Really set up perfectly, firing through that smoke. Good thing it's there. Evil Vision might have lost a man or 2.
Yeah, they're full dedicated to this push right now. Evil Vision have all 5 players, not even leaving a sentry right now. And I think Venali is aware. The flash goes out. Is he aware that he's going to get pushed out so aggressively? No, not even. Metal takes him down already. And my line can't even spot any players just yet. They are so chaotically here. Evil Vision said, we do not care. We're going for what worked for us in the past. The fast play, and the bomb will get planted in the untraditional spot as well. Not many bombs get planted right there in between. So I think this will be tougher for Rain to try and retake. If they do go for the retake, Rain now trying to use their utility on this retake, and it's going to be back and forth. 2 versus 2 Metal. Can he get this kill? Yes, he can. He's been on fire this round, and now just down to Simboe. He knows where the bomb is, but does he know where both players are? It's going to be a tough one, and he does take down Metal, actually. Heroes now cannot botch this one up. Does he find the frag? Heroes now knows he's not on it. He knows the flash is out, and he's going to not get this kill. Simboe, does he have time for the defuse?
Wow.
Does he have time?
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think he's got it.
Oh my goodness, it came down to the last second. The last tick, Simboe somehow gets it. Oh my goodness. Look at that little smug smile, smug smirk on a Simboe. He says, I can clutch. Maybe my rating's not the best on my team, but I know what happens when I can tap and hold and defuse at the last second. And he clutches out a round for his team. Evil Vision would have tied up the game, but no. Rain extend their lead to 2 and just 3 rounds away from a tournament point.
Rain is looking really good here on the Coalition side. Already a player down. Metal just hasn't been as big of a player here in the second day of the finals as he was yesterday.
We didn't get to see that action just then right there, but lots of bodies from Evil Vision going down. Faultless does get shut out, but still, it is a 3 versus 4, and now all is quiet on the battlefield. We went from full steam ahead to
just
all breaks.
Coasting on flat ground. 3 players alive here for Evil Vision, 4 up for Team Rain. This is a big round. You're 3 rounds down if you lose this for Evil Vision. If you take this, only one round separates you from tying it. This is going to be a very important round for both of these teams. Evil Vision is really good at slowing the pace down, all of a sudden pushing them. Rain gets caught off guard a lot. We saw that happen several times yesterday. But Vinley, full HP, full armor, set up with a fantastic positioning on this SG. He's going to be a player to contend with.
I don't know why they did not flash that. They have so many flashes in their inventory, and yet they did not use them. You see Henrico just died because of that. So Evil Vision now also have very low amount of time, and Rafa finds a kill, but he's not going to be able to even get this bomb play. He's so blind right now, and I think he's just trying to not die after time if he even does have a chance to go die. He will get taken out. Evil Vision, I know you just spoke about that, Jake, but it might have been too much of their demise. They waited way too long there. With only 30 seconds left, and they tried to go aggressive bomb site without using utility. They had the utility as well, and yeah, just a replay of how close that was for Simboe. But I'm very curious why Evil Vision did not use their utility. They could have just had one flash or even double flash at the same time to push Rain off of the actual site and at least have a chance there. But either way, Rain pulling ahead, pulling away in this game now, as Evil Vision have been stumped on their breach sides. Both maps so far today have not been going too favorably for Evil Vision. Rafa does find a kill, but it's a 3 for 2 in favor of Rain, and now it's going to be a 4 for 2. Metal, the last player alive now with the SG, not even a helmet, not even going to be able to go onto this B bomb site just yet.
Minute 5 now on the clock. All up to Metal. We've been talking about he didn't have as much performance so far today. Maybe it's time to have him come alive. Show how much of a monster he really is. 55 seconds to work with. Plenty of time. He can clutch this up. He's got the armor. He's got the gun. Question is, do they try to push him though? I don't think they will. Rain's experienced. They know all they need to do is set up. The bomb is down. Watch these angles and let him come to them.
Yeah, it's been a tough journey here for Evil Vision, and Metal, we'll have to see. Is he truly the #1 player ranked in the world? Can he prove his title right now? We'll have to see. First engagement finds one. He spots one out, but he won't get the kill just yet. He thinks maybe there's someone over towards Vents flanking behind him. There is not. And he's going to have to come to terms with that and find the frag here. Does he spot them out just yet? He didn't even pick up the bomb just yet.
On the ground.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's not going in his favor. And Rain now, match point. This could be it and set them on tournament point as we move on into our 6th map, that of Plaza. And, well, Evil Vision could be faltering here on day number 2.
Yeah, and you look at Plaza. Rain has a whole lot of experience on Plaza. Win-loss ratio, slightly better for Evil Vision, but not as many maps played. It's a lot more experience.
No, indeed, but Rafa
punished.
Yeah, Bentley has had a lot of success over towards Banana, but no, they're actually going to hightail it back. Some reason, Evil Vision, they decide their success over towards Banana was not justified, so they're going to find a different place to go. And they still have 2 players over towards A. They're going to rotate Faultless now over towards Intel. Simboe's going to push out to see if there's actually players over towards A or not, and he's going to quickly find that there's no one there. I think it's going to allow Faultless to slowly start to rotate over towards B. You can see here, Faultless now making his way on over. The communication very strong here for Rain as Evil Vision sit quietly. Simboe, I think, is just going to slowly continue to push out and maybe information gather in hopes that Evil Vision don't come over towards A. And it looks likely. You can see 3-1 for the stack over towards B versus A. Rain have prepared for this. And once again, Evil Vision, they might like to do these quick attacks towards the late round. But can they fully execute on it? They have 3 defenders to deal with just 33 seconds left on the clock. Now their presence is fully known. Evil Vision have been flashed out. No one playing anti-flash instantly, and now Evil Vision just walk into the site. Can Faultless hold down? It seems like they have a good idea here, but Cool and Enrico find 2 kills. Wives answers back though, and now a 2 versus 2. Heroes, can he do anything here? No, not even. And Rafa will get taken out too. Rain win this round out, win the game out, and take us to Plaza with an advantage. Yesterday, it was Evil Vision to take the advantage, and now Rain take it back on day number 2.
13-8. Well played there. Once again, that coalition side holding true for Team Rain. Locked it down very effectively. They prevented Team Evil Vision from getting too aggressive, getting that bomb planted enough. Well played by them. They're now leading here in this best of 7 series, 3-2. 5 maps have been played. We'll be moving into map number 6 shortly, which is going to be on Plaza. Should be an interesting one.
Yeah, Rain looking like very much alive today, and maybe it's just they're playing at a later time or something like that. Evil Vision maybe playing at an, overall this game is just at a later time than yesterday, right? I believe quite a few hours later. So that could be a difference player here. It could also just be the fact that, maybe some sleep or anything like that. The momentum was definitely in Evil Vision's favor yesterday, but Rain so far has been able to turn the tide back in their favor. We'll have to see what Mantis and Twist say as we bring them back into the fold. This has been surely an interesting game. Twist, from your perspective, Mantis as well, as two separate regions. Twist seeing more of the EU perspective and Mantis seeing more of the Americas perspective.
Yeah, it is that.
Agree.
I can say one thing is that Rain have definitely woken up, and it also seems like we're just seeing quite a different Evil Vision today. Like, again, as you, Mark, said, like maybe it's just the time difference, maybe just some internal struggles, but it seems like Rain, like, sure, they're playing like top of their game. Maybe yesterday they had a few blunders, but at the end of the day, like, it seems like Evil Vision, they're in some of these rounds, they're just not able to pull through, and especially with Bureau being one of their top maps, they really have to fight for it on Plaza, because potentially Plaza is our last map, unless obviously, they are able to do something there. Now, from what I've heard so far is that, Plaza, they are very good on it, so, they'll have a chance to prove it to us, but yeah, Evil Vision, I mean, something was working for them yesterday, but they kind of just lost that magic for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't really know I can't really put my finger on it, but it's just like Evil Vision, it's like Rain are starting to read them better, They know how their playstyle is. They're adapting better overall. It's not like they're just straight up letting them go for their full-on excuse. Like, they're playing more passively and waiting for the utility to come out and stuff like that before they decide to go for a push, or go for a retake, I guess, in the case of Rain. But it's like they're just playing smarter, I guess you could say. And again, Bureau is one of those maps where you can rotate really fast through mid and like the intel area if you want to go between A and B. So I think on these maps like Plaza, where there's a bit of a wider rotation, Evil Vision will probably be taking control of mid a lot more as we come into this one. And then, so I definitely think we'll be pushing for mid control a lot on Plaza here. And probably this will cause Rain to have longer rotations if they have to try and switch sites. I think, again, like you said, they're very good on Plaza. They're going to have to show it here or else they're getting knocked out of the grand finals.
Yeah, personally, I think we're gonna see map 7 on Sword today. I do think, like, I haven't seen that much from Evil Vision on Plaza, but I do think that they'll be able to, pull it back, and Rain probably won't take it in 4. If they do, that would have been one of the greatest upsets ever. I mean, they were literally down 1-2 as the day started, and now they're just able to stack 2 maps or potentially even 3 in a row. So that would be very, very crazy to see. If you look at the map veto statistics here, I mean, Plaza, it is loved. It's not like it's getting banned like all the time, for example, like Village or Legacy. But, once we actually get into that Sword territory, that's where things start to get interesting, because it's one of those maps that's been in the map pool like for the last, I believe, year and a half or even 2 years. It's one of the newer additions, and it seems like a competitive play, just not as loved as other maps. So it's definitely going to be very, very interesting to see what happens once that actually goes down. But before we begin with any of that, what's up? What's up, Cool Mark? What's up, Sudden? How are you guys doing? What do you think about this game? Any thoughts, predictions about Plaza? Are we going home in the next game, or are they going home, or is there one more in it for Evil Vision?
I think the way Evil Vision's been playing today, it looks like Rain will take it over. And, they perhaps could win 4-2. This is, like you said, man, this is definitely a different Vision. I feel like their communication is just not as good as Rain's. Rain seems like they're communicating a lot. When we pulled up like the large map, right, in Bureau, you could see that once one player got information, they switched on over and they're able to rotate into the correct bomb site and fortify the correct areas, right? and they're able to get the trades a little bit better here. So I think Evil Vision just have not been fragging out as well as they have been yesterday. Now, that being said, you don't have to get more kills to win the game. We've seen before, teams maybe have a lower KD or at least lower kills overall and still able to win. But that being said, Evil Vision haven't been able to win a single game today. And so this could be, their backs are against the wall right now. Rain have taken the advantage back, the momentum fully in their favor. And Plaza, a map that Rain, not necessarily the most comfortable on, but like Jake, you've said, they've had more experience on it. So I think this is tough for Evil Vision. And I think we're going to have to see them win both pistol rounds. That's the thing. Rain have won at least one pistol round for every single game, if not both. I think there's only been one game where they've only won. Yeah, there's been one game where they won both pistol rounds, but every other game they've gone back and forth as far as the pistols. So I think this will be very important. If Evil Vision can win both pistol rounds, I think they win the game. But if they don't, I feel like Rain's going to take this one.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need both the pistol rounds. And I agree with what Twist said, too. They look like a totally different team from they do yesterday. They just seem to be more asleep, not as full of energy. Maybe need some G Fuel, or maybe need to pull out the World Supporter skin. Maybe that's what you need on your knife. Go ahead and blind your opponents with how incredibly colorful it is. You have an opportunity to pick it up right now in shop for a limited time. So take advantage of it now while you can, because that is going to be going away for Worlds 2022.
We saw Faultless rocking this knife, right? It's a very nice, colorful one. So love to see it on the Bala song. And feel free to grab it in the Critical Ops store today. You can get this exclusive skin right now as a token of your support for Worlds. But either way, there's also all the other giveaways we mentioned going on in the chat. So if you want to check those out from the sponsors, just from Critical Force as well, the t-shirts, as well as some other, the REDMAGIC giveaway as well. Shout out to them for being a sponsor of Critical Ops Worlds. But I think we should be getting on into this next match shortly of Plaza. And do we think that this is going to be an interesting one here, Jake?
Of Plaza? Oh, 100%. You know what's even going to be potentially more interesting? I can't believe I'm saying this, though, but the 1v1 we're going to have coming up here between Wadi and a lucky player from chat. Wadi, I believe you are here joining us via voice. How are you doing, sir?
All right. Hello. How you guys doing? What a match.
Doing phenomenal so far.
I'm just shooken up of how the games have been today. It's just wow. And I don't know how that's gonna affect how I play, but we have a special little thing that's going on right now. We're gonna give the teams a bit of time to rest again. There is a lot of money on the line, so we're gonna also give some prizes for everybody in the chat. Have a chance to win these black metal cases. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a 1v1 right now, me and one person in the chat. Whoever gets into the room first, they'll get to play with me. And how it works is it's gonna be 1v1, just sniper only. It's gonna be TRG or Euratio. First to 6 rounds. Then it's gonna be the rules are just gonna be like the mobile esports sniper tournament that's coming up very shortly. So make sure you put that on your calendars and take a look at how that tournament goes. But we're gonna be posting the screen, posting the code very soon, and then we're gonna be getting into this match. And whoever, if this person wins, this person actually gets 5,000 credits. So here's the code, and may the odds be forever in your favor.
You more warmed up today? You feeling good? You've had the G Fuel?
G Fuel? No, actually I don't. I should have got some. And maybe again, that might be affecting my play today. But
100%. And it's a perfect opportunity to use Code Esports Mobile. Check it to go and get yourself some. You don't want the sweaty palms. You don't want the shaky arms. You don't need that. You need to be very calm, very steady in order to hit those sniper shots.
Yeah, that being said, I don't know if there's any amount of G Fuel that could save Wadi today. We did see how Wadi played yesterday. And, I'm just saying. You saw how he played yesterday, chat. Yeah, you all know. All right. Well,
yeah.
Wadi, you got a chip on your shoulder. You got to prove yourself. All right. And the chat's out there to get you. They want to make a fool out of you. So, have you done any preparation? I know you said in our chat that maybe you've practiced a little bit, gotten some warm-ups out. But do you feel more confident, more ready to maybe even win, or if you're gonna lose, maybe lose with a little more grace?
Yeah. I think
Yeah?
I think yes. To answer your
All
question,
right.
yes.
He says, "I think yes." That's not
I think
a
yes.
sign of the most confident man, I will say. But we'll see. The results have to speak for themselves. I'm excited to see who gets it in. Do we do anything if it's the same person as yesterday? If Lithuanian is the same, is able to enter, are you gonna do the same exact 1v1, or are we gonna try and find a different person?
I would love to see that, but
A
I
rematch.
think we see the contestant here.
Okay.
Wild.
All right.
Wild.
All right. So we're going into this
Oh, Wheeled. Sorry.
Wheeled.
See, it's not just us
How do you
casters.
Wait, how do you spell this? It is Wheeled. Okay. Different map as well.
W-I-E-L-D.
Wield. All right. Different map as well
This
from
is a fun
yesterday.
elimination map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's cut into this one. Wheeled versus Wadi, the WW.
YouTube poll chat has been posted.
Let's see who will win here. Wadi, he's got on the U ratio
Ooh.
already, making himself the typical Wadi, losing that first duel here. We'll have to see if he's able to recover. But, look at him. He's getting that supporter knife, and Wheel doesn't even need any sort of knife. He says, "You have better gear than me. I don't even need the gear. I can just snipe you from
I know,
across
but
the map.
man,
Doesn't matter what I
the
have."
gear can blind you. You gotta be careful of that. They'll just blind you. You can't see where you're shooting your gun.
Wadi's definitely his U ratio skin, bright yellow and green, can also blind me for sure. Wadi, oh, okay, he's gotten a. Nope, I thought Wadi tagged Wheeled. No, it was Wheeled who tagged Wadi. Let's see here. What is Wadi doing?
Wow.
Wadi's here in this call right now. He's just running around with his knife around. What? Can you explain your thought process right then and there?
The thought process is, we gotta give these contestants a chance to win.
No thoughts. That's an excuse. I hear that as an excuse. Or he did not have a thought right there. He just tried to do something cool and it didn't work out in his favor. So he's zooming in. Wheeled making a fool out of Wadi right now, jumping up and down, missing shots intentionally to give Wadi a chance. It seems, but Wadi trying to reverse. Nope. Okay, I lied. And
In Wadi's defense, he does have to deal with us,
Yeah, exactly. Wheel doesn't have two people screaming in his ear telling him he's gonna lose. So
yeah, I mean,
you know what? What is it? No sound. No sound.
No sound. Well, you're gonna mute us? You're gonna mute the casters? He's kicking us out. It's a
no. I'm saying no
sound.
sound in game. That's
Wait, you don't have
people
sound?
say. That's what people say in the diffuse games, right?
I mean,
yeah, no sound. Play with no headphones on. The AirPods maybe died, or maybe you're not trying to wake up the baby.
Yeah.
What's the other thing that they say? Did they say I'm playing on my phone?
Yeah, and the perfect device to play it on. Something that's got some touch.
Buddy, come on. You had that shot. I saw that shot. You had that in the bucket. Oh my goodness. Well, chat. Okay, looking at the poll right now, it seems there's 31% of people who think you're gonna win, Wadi. I don't know if they're trying to please you and try and get some cases or something, but it's right now it's 5-0. Looking unlikely that Wadi is gonna make a comeback. Unless he does, that would be remarkable. Nope, he's missed his shot. Okay, he gets a kill. All right, Wadi. Finding some solace in a... okay. All right. Can we find something else here for Wadi? He threw away his gun. Not the best
He's
play.
just done with it.
Yep.
Oh,
I feel
try
like
hard
Jake's
mode is
speaking.
come on.
I was about to say, Jake, why don't you speak? I feel like I roast Wadi a little too much.
I know he's just over there, just like a. Ooh.
Okay, but
It's all
Nice
shooting
shot.
up there.
don't you think he deserves... Just kidding. Nice game. Very fun game there. Wadi versus a viewer. We did see Wheeled win, and I believe Wadi does get 5,000 credits, right?
Yep, he does get 5,000 credits. So, congratulations to Wheeled.
I think Wadi's
Right.
just trying to be nice out here, trying to guarantee that they get some credits, right? So congrats to Wheeled for winning that
trying
nice
to
little...
recover for all the roasting you did. Trying to
Right.
apply some aloe vera there. Yeah, I see.
Right. Right,
Mhm.
right. No, well, you just gotta say what maybe his intentions behind losing are, right? I feel like he could put a little more effort, maybe get 2 kills, 3 kills, but 4 kills even make it a little closer. But he's like, nah, I'm just gonna intentionally miss the shots. Either way, it gives me a reason to roast him. So he's just letting me, run free on this casting. He's like, I'm not gonna hire this guy next season. Get this guy out of here. Either way, I think what you came for maybe wasn't exactly the one versus Wadi because we didn't really announce that. That was just a spur of the moment thing. What you are here for is Plaza to see whether or not we're going to go to map number 7, Soar, or whether Rain just ends it back. We're going to bring back Mantis and Twist as well to kind of discuss a little bit. First, maybe about the 1v1 versus Wadi, and then a little bit about Rain versus Evil Vision. Is that like what you thought would happen with Wadi and a viewer?
I
Looks
was
like
really
he's
surprised
asleep,
when
man.
he. Yeah, I was really surprised when he got that kill. I was betting on 6-0, 5-1, but it's still fine. Wadi was trying his best. I'm sure. Maybe next year perhaps. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea for the finals. It's a fun segment. I feel like if you guys have any ideas for like fun segments we should do, maybe put them in chat. I'm sure someone is reading that. It's not just going all in a dark void. So put some ideas in the chat. I feel like this one is a pretty good one. But also to give credit to Wadi, both of these players are doing like quick scopes in with like Eurasias. Like they are pretty good as well. Like when I go in a team deathmatch or something, it's not like everyone can do just like the craziest quick
Yeah.
scopes. So they are pretty good, but then again, it doesn't take much to beat a silver. What do you think about the 1v1, Mantis?
Oh,
Oh my god, that was harsh, man. I don't know. You
wow.
like honestly, I was going to say something, but you just decimated Wadi at the end there. I'm sorry, Wadi. I feel like on your behalf, I have to apologize. Like these guys are being a little mean to you. I don't, I don't know what to say.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure Wadi's gonna be all right. He still has chances. Maybe in the future. Also, what do you think is going to happen in the next game? Because we're moving on to Plaza. Plaza is going to be a lot of fun. I feel like as we talked about Evil Vision, they're really good on that map. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to actually pull it back. Because otherwise, it's going to be 3-3, and well, then it's just like sore. It's just the complete chaos unfolds there, right?
I mean, I think on Plaza, we're going to be seeing a lot of mid control on the side of Evil Vision, whether it's on the Breach side or the Coalition side. I think if they're on Coalition side, we'll see them pushing up ads and be long a lot. If they're on the Breach side, they'll probably be fighting a lot for that mid control. So definitely there will be a lot of, pushes happening around ads, around house on the side of Evil Vision. That's definitely like, I don't even have to like watch the game. Like I'm seeing into the future right now. They're going to be controlling mid like pretty much the entire half. Or most of the game. I can already smell it. Maybe they'll go for A sometimes, but I think mid is going to be the way. If I was Evil Vision, I would want to control mid because having control of mid really helps them with their aggressive playstyle that they love to do when they're on that breach side.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens there. Before we move on to the next game, as always, there are sponsors. There are people, there are brands, there are companies, there are many things that come into this that help us make it possible. And well, one of those companies is G Fuel. Maybe get some G Fuel if you want to play good. It definitely does help with your performance. It just kind of improves your overall cognitive abilities. There's a lot of good, nutrients and stuff like that in it. Many micronutrients. So do get G Fuel. It's a limited time offer. You can get 20% off of your order if you go to gfuel.com right now and type in mobile esports at checkout. It gives you 20% off. So that's a pretty sweet deal, if I might say so myself. And Mathis, why don't you tell us about REDMAGIC Pro if you need any upgrades for your phone.
Hey, REDMAGIC, again, by the way, they're doing a giveaway. Obviously, we could tell you a little bit more about their phone, but anyone that's watching the stream right now is eligible to enter in the giveaway for REDMAGIC. So if you want to go ahead and win yourself that 7S Pro, I think you should enter that giveaway. Try and get your hands on that phone. Again, it's a very nice phone with a flagship chipset Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with 18 gigabytes of RAM. It also comes with a 20,000 RPM turbofan to prevent overheating, which can really help you with those long gaming sessions when your phone can get hot. You know, it really helps to have that fan in there for the extra cooling. It also comes with a 520 Hz touch capacitive shoulder trigger and an under display camera, so it helps you with that full screen, flawless gaming experience. Like Critical Ops is great on the REDMAGIC Pro. I think Wadi specifically would really benefit from having one of those next time he does that 1v1. I think he needs that REDMAGIC phone, definitely. We also have Zoovi, another one of our sponsors here. You can go ahead and post those clips on that app. Again, it's an amazing app where you can share clips. Critical Ops is on there too, so all you Critical Ops gamers, if you want to be posting your favorite clips on here, then definitely this is the app where you want to do that. I know a lot of these pro players will probably be posting their amazing clips from the World Championships. So definitely make sure you all are downloading Zoovi if you want to share your favorite gaming clips on there with your friends, and just make sure you get noticed on this app because it's a great way to connect with other people. And one final thing, we do have the Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt giveaway as well. So in addition to the REDMAGIC 7S Pro, we're also giving away a Critical Ops Worlds t-shirt. Now again, make sure you're paying attention to the chat because Nightbot is posting the link if you want to join into that giveaway. There is a Gleam link for the shirt and for the phone. So make sure you keep your eye on that chat throughout the stream as it continues to roll if you want to be entered in a giveaway for the shirt and for that REDMAGIC.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, if you want a cool shirt, it takes literally nothing to have a chance to get it. So, go participate in all the good stuff that we recommend. If it's free, why would you not? But yeah, we are pretty soon getting into map 6 of this best of 7. It could be our last map. This is the first time that this is possible, but before we do, as always, we want to kind of take a deeper look into what happened last game, because I think it's really important to understand what happened in on Bureau to kind of model or beliefs or ideas of what could happen on the next one, Plaza. I feel like Bureau was quite just not as expected, right? Like we talked in the call, off stream, that this is probably a map that Evil Vision is going to take, and it's going to be hard for Rain to do anything on both Bureau and Plaza, and it seemed like Rain, they were just simply the better team here. Like, they were dominant on both the Breach and Coalition side. It wasn't like they just got like a free pass kind of where they are only good on one side and then it takes just a little to close it out. There were some nice attempts by Evil Vision though. For example, this Heroes 1v2 Ninja Defuse, absolutely insane. I feel like that definitely tilted Rain, especially early on in the game, so it's great to see they were able to recover.
Yeah, and I mean, I know, like you were saying before, we didn't expect this map to go in favor of Rain. We thought that, the aggressive gameplay from Evil Vision would bring superior. The problem is that, I feel like they didn't go enough towards mid and B, right? Most of their fast pushes on that Breach side was towards the A site. And so because Bureau, it's so easy to rotate. If you control mid, you can rotate from A to B in like under 10 seconds. Like, it's so fast for those Coalition players to rotate quickly. I think the fact that they're pushing doing all their pushes towards that A site like that, they could take control of Intel or Lab 1, but it takes them way too long to keep moving forward, right? Those Coalition players have a very fast rotation as well, so they can catch up and already be prepared to support their teammates on the A side after that opening pick. I think if they would have gone for mid or B more often on that Breach side, they probably would have picked up a couple of more rounds. Again, that's just my personal opinion, but I do believe that choosing not to go for mid could have been one of the reasons why Rain was just able to end up being the superior team on this map. The fact that they had control to those quick mid rotations, even though Evil Vision were playing fast, Rain also had a fast alley, so that they could be a lot more dynamic and rotating quickly based on where the Evil Vision presence was.
Yeah, most definitely. And another thing that we kind of talked about is the fact that Evil Vision, they won the pistol and they won the knife round, and they chose to start on the Coalition side, which is kind of a good decision, to kind of get that early advantage. But on the other side of things, once Coalition side is actually over, and especially if you haven't done well on it, which, I mean, Evil Vision, they really didn't have like star performance on it, it comes down to you very, very quickly having the same scoreline as the players that are now on the Coalition side. Plus, you have this play on the harder side, which is Breach. Plus, you have to actually win one more round than what Rain did, just because that's kind of how it works when there's not a tie and, it goes to first to a certain score. So, yeah, interesting decision making by Evil Vision. Now, once we actually move on to the next game here, I feel like it's going to be a different picture, because Plaza isn't really a map where you can utilize the U-ratio that much. And honestly, I feel like U-ratio and who plays with it, and what maps can you use it on and what maps can you not use it on, has been a huge part in general in this best of 7, because we see, I feel like the maps where you can actually utilize the U-ratio the best are the ones where Rain do the best, especially Venly. He's been playing absolutely amazing today. I mean, what we saw in Canals is really, really good from him. Again, getting those star rounds, getting probably 3 or 4 rounds where just one back, on the back of him, just, him getting a 2-piece or 3-piece. And we saw in Biru as well. I mean, he had some flash, he had like insane no-scope banana, but in general, he was just solid with that U-ratio. But Plaza isn't really a map. Maybe on actually the breach side, you can try to go for entries, but on the coalition side of things, you can't really like utilize it that well just because of how the angles work. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Rain are able to do on Plaza, but I think moving into it, the favorite is definitely Evil Vision for game number 6. Or Lovely Casters, what do you guys think? Do you think Rain are able to take it in 6, or are we going to soar?
I think Rain definitely can take it to 6. I think for Evil Vision to take it to soar, like I mentioned, we have to see, but I think they have to win both pistol rounds. And I don't think Evil Vision right now are equipped to start on the coalition side. I think they have to start on the breach side, and like Manthus has mentioned, kind of get that momentum rolling on the second half. The second half, they've basically lost all momentum for both of these games today so far. So if Evil Vision are able to start on the, I think, breach side and maybe warm up into the second half, I think that's what's going to take us to map number 7. Either way, though, or if that doesn't happen, I think Rain have shown they're very strong today. They have all the fragging power necessary. Their communication is on point, and whether or not they're using a utility, it doesn't really matter because they're winning their fights. So I think Rain have the advantage going into this one. Evil Vision are going to have to pull themselves together up by their bootstraps and, pull together some sort of game plan. But Jake, I guess, what do you think?
No, I agree. The gunfights have been on point with Rain today. And that was the opposite story from yesterday, where it seemed like Evil Vision just kept winning gunfight after gunfight after gunfight. And again, it's the opposite story today, where Rain is continuing to win the gunfights. I think on Plaza, you will have an opportunity on the breach side for Evil Vision to play a little more aggressively, to try to get up to those bomb sites, go all the way over towards B site and get that bomb plan, and maybe a quick rush over towards A. That is an option for them to do. They like playing a little more aggressively, but they have to be able to win those gunfights. It doesn't matter how fast you play if you jump out of the apartment or peek around the milk crates and you can't hit the first couple of shots and drop that opponent, because then the fast push is over. The knife is ready. Let's go ahead and hop on into it and see if they're going to be able to start out on that breach side or not.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Map number 6, potentially the last map of the day, the last map of our series. This could be seeing Rain crowned the overall world champions of Critical Ops, or we could be seeing Evil Vision push us to that 7th map of Soar. Either way, we'll have to see which side Evil Vision, which side Rain start on for this 6th map here. You can see Evil Vision starting on the breach side for the knife round, and it's going to be very quick once again, and Rain able to win that one out as well. Were we right? Rain did win that last knife round, and so far in this 6 game, or now 6 game, hasn't been 6 games yet, but in the 5 games we played, the team that has won the knife round has won the game. Is that a telling sign here? Are Rain going to win this game? We'll have to find out as we get into map number 6. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here is map number 6. Let's see in the chat, who do you think is going to win? I want to see some spam. Is it Evil Vision or is it Rain that you predict is going to win? Either way, we're in the pistol round here, and Rain have opted to start on the breach side. Evil Vision starting on the coalition side. It looks like Rain maybe wanted to spite us, and because they won, they said, we're going to pick the harder side first. We want the momentum, and this is the first time here. Well, no, this is actually going to be, once again, every single map has ended with Evil Vision on the breach side. And that's going to be exactly the case this time as well. Evil Vision so far, very tough on the breach side. So we'll see what Rain can offer here on their breach side. And it's going to be a very, very heavy play over towards A. Nope. The engagement actually just avoided. Rain,
yeah, I'm a little
confused. Fall back. Yep. They don't
Little
want any.
tease.
Yeah, nothing to deal with that.
It's like seeing
But,
the pizza guy pull to your driveway and then leave because he's going to someone else's house. Oh, 54, 52 seconds left here on the clock. And they're looking for that first opening pick, trying to figure out where they want to go. I am watching this player number 3 here, Metal Monster, moving around, going for the backstab. But they have moved on into the site.
Ow.
4 versus 5. Oh, boy.
Rafa, yeah, he could be a pest in their side right now. Henrico's offering some support, and Rafa as well,
Huge
doing
play.
some great damage. Rafa, could he get the 4K? Yes, he does, and he saves Evil Vision right there. Rain looking like they were about to just roll over that A bomb site, but Rafa plays the pest in their side over towards one of the pillars over there. And, well, he just stops them dead in their tracks. The entry fragger, he stops their entry fragger. He does not care about them. 73% win rate, hoping that he can pull his team to another win here. But a very nice play there from Evil Vision. They win that pistol round out. We have said it. They have to win both pistol rounds. So this is already a good start for them, winning that first pistol.
You get that pistol round, you're pretty much guaranteed the round after that and potentially the round after that one. And it seems like that is going to be the case here. Rafa trying to get another impressive feed. Got 3, wasn't able to get the 4th. So if my math's right, he's at 7-0 right now on the scoreboard?
I think so. 7-0.
I didn't do great in school, but I think that's what it is.
Yeah, seeing as we are talking about a video game right now, school wasn't our strongest suit, but that's okay.
Yeah, they didn't have a class for analysis of video games. I would have aced it.
Maybe one day they'll have an esports commentary class.
Well, they will, I'm sure. It'll just be long after I am gone from that arena.
Oh, yeah.
Round number 3, underway. Blind backing up. Doesn't like that flashbang at all. Vinoli has already pulled out that sniper rifle.
And Rain, now that they have the weapons, okay, I thought that was going to connect. It seems like he's actually A site. He's not over towards A. I thought Rain would do something similar to this. They are playing very tactical, very slow, the classic Rain style, unlike Vision. Evil Vision tend to like rushing, being very aggressive, and basically taking the fight to their enemies. Okay, all right. I think Metal is aware that there is a sniper right there. Barely avoids him. And he gets by unscathed, but just barely there. And, well, 4 players actually, over towards A mid. It's really going to be down to Heroes and Metal to do a lot of work here. Metal fully blind as well. He's going to finally push out back. And can they get any kills? Henrico will not be able to get the kill onto my line. He does take quite a bit of damage, but still no kills on the side of Evil Vision yet. Rain looking strong so far, and I think Kyle B, he's going to get caught off guard by my line as well.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, is he
Kyle
aware?
B?
Yeah, no, he's not even aware. Oh, okay, no, this is a interesting. What did we just witness? That was
some sweaty palms, I think. Gotta grab
yeah,
this sock and clean that screen off.
Sweaty palms. I was about to say this is number 1, number 2 team in the world. That didn't seem like number 1 and number 2 team in the world type of action there, but that's okay.
We're all human, you know?
Right. Even the best have their bad rounds. I don't even say days, because Rain right now are not having a bad day. They're in fact having an amazing day.
Look at these stats.
3-2. But
I was talking about 30 total maps played, 57% win rate. Obviously, the win rate is so much better on Evil Vision, but only 10 maps.
LB trying to do what he can, but Simboe and Myline, they're just going to do all the damage here, and Evil Vision, well, tie game again. This is I'm pretty sure every single game today has been like this. Evil Vision win the first 2, Rain win the second 2. It's just been every single one like this. And if it continues to go like every other game, they are also going to win. Evil Vision will take the lead. Rain will take it back. Rain will eventually win on the Coalition side. Are we doing Caster's Curse right now? Who knows?
Are we in a simulation? I don't know either. I can't answer that.
Are we actually controlling the players? Us? It's 2 versus 2. It's me versus Jake. The viewers are like, we need to get rid of these guys. They are too deep into the sauce.
It's like, yeah, focus on the game, please. All right, round number 5 underway. Rafa throwing a smoke grenade and backing on up here to the A bomb site to go ahead and help his teammate Heroes defend it. You can see Line working his way over, and Calabi jumps right across him once again. No shots fired, just trying to play nice and sneaky now on the side of Team Rain.
Yeah, they are aggressing up over towards mid right now. Vanoli is going to be the first player with them, but they have classic Vanoli U ratio, and then quite a few other players here ready to engage if Vanoli misses his shot. Henrico now has to be the first to get the kill on the side of Evil Vision. He's going to back away at the perfect time, but maybe not. He does get flashed off just slightly. And he's going to win this duel versus Faultless. He has teammates already making them aware of their positioning. Henrico takes a huge nade to the face already. And Metal does get taken down. His defense now out of the round. He does have to take the initiative. And he's going to take down Simboe. That bomb down in house now. They're going to have to retrieve this for Rain. But looking like they will be able to do that. Faultless will be able to find that. My line now just waiting. Hopefully not getting that kill. But yes, Henrico will do that exactly. And now Evil Vision stop Rain from making any more progress. The bomb on Faultless is back, but he's going to have to do a 1 versus 4 clutch. Heroes is running through the smoke. He could die from this. That nade as well, if they try and chase him, will result in their demise. And look at every single player on Evil Vision are pretty... Faultless, if he plays this right, he could do a good amount of damage to them after... No, they're not going to go for the chase, and Rain run out of time, so... That was a bit scary, even for Evil Vision with 4 players. I think all of them had 50% or less HP.
Yeah, essentially in that one-shot territory with that SG, it could have been deadly if Team Rain had a little bit more time to work with.
Rain started as Breach and Evil Vision as Coalition every map so far in this. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we were talking about that. So, and they're gonna end Evil Vision on the Breach side, Rain on the Coalition side every single time. Regardless of who wins the knife round, Rain already that first frag up in their favor. Henrico finds 1 kill on the Faultless and evens it out. So 4 versus 4 now. Rafa taking the fight to them. He's trying to get out with his life intact, and he will do so, but maybe just barely. Oh, Vanoli might have looked away at the wrong moment here, but he still could get this kill on the Rafa. Don't know if he's fully aware now. Rafa in the corner. He's going to get taken out by someone at the very least. Rafa. Oh no, never mind. He gets both kills and now just left to Simboe. I did not think he was surviving that. He might get taken out here by Simboe, but nope. Actually, that nade. Okay, Rafa. He heard me. He said, get away from me, Cool Mark. I don't want to hear anything you're saying about me.
No
You said I can't get a kill. I'm going to get 3 to spite you. So look at him go.
Something to think about. Statistically speaking, you look at the average win rate for Team Evil Vision with about an 81% average win rate when you calculate in the last 2 losses they've had today. They're due for a win, statistically speaking, just looking at that. A 64% win rate for Team Rain. So again, it's like you're almost guaranteed a win, but again, statistically speaking, you are due for one.
Yeah, well, I think if they want to win, they're going to have to hold off this push to start. They can't be losing rounds like this, and Metal already taken down. Rafa will get a trade in return, but that means they'll still be able to pick up an AUG, a very coveted assault rifle, fully automatic. Heroes does take down my line, though. And we'll have to see Rafa. Can he hold out? No, Veneli actually using that AUG to his favor. And Veneli as well, another kill. Evil Vision falling here against the pistols, perhaps. Rain wanting to get their way onto this bomb site. And Faultless does take down Cowl B somehow. Henrico not able to do much. Does he find one? He doesn't find the next Faultless. Oh my goodness, the disrespect. He just gets kills with the shotgun as well. That means he has so much extra money. And here we go, Rafa again. Play, but focus this just pass round here. Faultless. Did he get at least? He got at least 2 kills with the shotgun. I think maybe even 3. And look at his money right now. 11.6k. He is the bank for his entire team. Vanoli, my line, and Symboli only have, 3,800 combined. Less than that even.
For those shotguns.
Yeah. Evil Vision. Now looking a little bit dire. Rafa on the Deagle. We mentioned this before. And Kawa B in for Cool. Just to mention that, the substitution has been made here. I don't believe Rain has made any substitutions today. And Eddie Vanoli out of the round. Important for Evil to take out Vanoli. All right. Evil Vision starting to get some kills racked up, even though their weaponry is not favorable. And the flash gonna allow Cal B to get that nice backstab kill onto my line. A 5 versus 2, surely now 5 versus 1 in favor of Rain. Now they just need to make, or going in favor of Evil Vision. Rain, Zoovi just trying to do as much damage as he can. He finds 1 kill already into Cal B. Can he do any more economic damage onto their party? Does find some bullet shots on the wall, but Henrico will take him out. So Evil Vision get away with that round. Not unscarred, but just a little bit of a scratch on the cheek.
5-3 here. Evil Vision still leading by 2, but Rain putting up once again a good side on the breach. They've been typically able to get that 4-5 rounds in a name, and then they go into the flip on that coalition side and start dominating. But Heroes opening it up with that U ratio, trying to go ahead and give his team an early lead here in round number 9. Minute 30 here on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. I don't know if Rain's going to play this a little slower, that they have 4 players. Go ahead and speed it up and really try to get on top of these Evil Vision players. Either way, they got time to work with. Rafa popping around the corner, could have a big altercation. He sees one, fires, connects, but isn't enough to drop him. It's Vanoli going to punish him, and it's Heroes now with the U ratio. Again, not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes they wear body armor, but that time the Kryptonite comes in and he falls right out of the sky. Simboy is there, and the bomb looking at being planted right now, and Evil Vision has totally crumbled, and Team Rain will be taking another round here. It is going to be 5-4, but Enrico Lee is not done just yet. Maybe I counted them out too soon. Vanoli with the backstab, and there it is, that 5-4 scoreline.
Yeah, Rain keeping it close like they always do, and it's going back and forth every single time. Evil Vision also don't really have the money. So Rain now should be able to tie things up and, if not, even take the lead.
Broken buy coming in from Evil Vision. Deagles, Rafa wasn't even able to afford any armor. Metal and Heroes do have, that'll help him a little bit. This is one of those rounds that Evil Vision needs to pull off. They were able to do it a couple times yesterday, and they just have not been able to today. Oh, Venali.
That could have been something, but yeah, Venali faultless. They should be able to clear this one out. Heroes does find one, and I think that might be it. I think he might get shut down from the side here. No, okay, 2 kills.
Heroes.
Massive.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, this kill towards B or A long could be very crucial right now. They are isolated. These are 1v1s. Can he get this kill? No. Okay. Oh, my heart almost stopped beating right there. Heroes looking to do something very dangerous for Evil Vision, but Rain stop at the last second, and they could take the lead, and I think that would be difficult for Evil Vision to come back from.
I mean, if Rain gets another point, best case scenario, you go into the flip tide. Worst case, you are down by 2. And from what we've seen previously from Evil Vision, they have just performed even worse on the breach side the last 2 maps. Not looking good for EV. They need to come up with something. Look like a totally different team today than they did yesterday.
Yeah, maybe it was something in the breakfast yesterday that helped him out. Today, maybe there wasn't that special little oomph. But either way, they're fighting resiliently. Vanoli as well as taking quite a bit of damage, so you can see their desire to win is not out of the server just yet, but is their ability to win right here. It seems not in this round. With just pistols, Rain should be able to take 6-5. And, well, Calby not able to find anything. Rafa now sole player over towards mid. Will get caught off guard, surely. Or are you just going to wander around the map? Who knows?
Well, no reason to save, but also no reason to go ahead and do anything too drastic. You could try to do a little bit of damage to Rain's economy, but it's not going to help them out too much either way. Rafa going to try to catch Venali off guard. He exposes himself, and he's able to do it. He finds one. He's running out for his life, trying to pick up that gun, but it's Simboy there. He's going to drop him down, and Rain has taken the lead.
Last round of the half. Evil Vision have to close this one out. And if they can win the next pistol, if they can hold off Rain, I think we do have a shot of them winning. But even as it is, they haven't been able to get 3 in a row. I think that the key point here is Rain has been very good at making their way on into the actual bomb sites. Maybe last game it wasn't as good, but still right now it's looking very strong. Metal already takes one out, but the nade catches him off guard. And so Faultless will shut him out here. Rafa not even going for the shots just yet. Maybe trying to go for the pre-fire. Hoping that maybe they'll run through the smoke accidentally or something of the sort, but no. Faultless will take down Calby. Henrico trades back instantly, and now it's a 3 versus 3. As we do see Rain hightail it over towards the B site. Henrico's the closest player, and he's not even on the bomb site.
Bomb being planted.
Yeah.
Now the onus is on Evil Vision to defuse it here. They got a lot of work to do and 3 players to do it with. Heroes needs to win this gunfight. Finally about to pop out. He has given away his position. He knows he's there. And Wives is going to finish off Rafa and Heroes. It is not looking good here for Evil Vision. 7-5 is going to be the flip count.
Rain, yeah, they're looking so strong here. I think if they win this pistol round, they've won the entire game. I think they've won Worlds as well if they win this pistol round. Evil Vision have to win this pistol to even have a chance, as I mentioned before.
The mind game is so important here for Evil Vision. It's like again, I don't know what it's been, whether, like you said, whether it's been something they ate or they just seem off today compared to what you were looking at yesterday. And I mean, I guess you can see Rain felt off yesterday to what you see today. But Evil Vision need to go ahead and wake themselves up. This is the moment. You got to win this round. You need to go ahead and start putting points on the board here on the breach side. It's do or die here for Evil Vision. For Team Rain, though, you got to be liking what you're seeing. The altercation has started. Nobody get dropped after all those bullets fired.
No, Heroes does now. And Evil Vision haven't found a kill yet. And now their players are dropping. So little damage done on the Rain's side. You can see Evil Vision are just struggling to get any kills. Metal will get taken out right now. And Rafa versus 5. I don't see anything happening here. And I think Rain have won this pistol round. Yep. Not a single player drop from Rain. Evil Vision, they do get that bomb down, but the defuse coming through. And I think we're going to start seeing very desperate plays here from Evil Vision.
And that might be what they need. They might need some type of risky play to go ahead and upset Rain's momentum. Yeah, they really have no option not to go ahead and buy here. They need to. They need to buy. They need to win. And they need to start winning. If Rain takes this, you're going to have Evil Vision in a very difficult spot. I would assume they will go for that glass cannon play in round number 15 if they do lose this. Yeah, but again, then it's just your cash situation is going to be so hard, and it's going to be 10-5. I think round number 14 is going to be the decider here for what happens in map number 6. Couple teasing shots right now, just seeing if they can get anybody to be overzealous and peak. Rain staying very disciplined. They know they don't need to push up. They gotta let them come to them. Metal's been very quiet so far today.
Yeah, he's had a tough set of rounds so far. He did top frag last game, but there he goes. He opens it up with the first kill in the my line. Wives answers back though with Henrico. And Faultless has the FP6. He does not care that he could have bought a better weapon, but he's just sitting in the corner right now, waiting for someone to just run up towards house so he can get a kill.
He's hoping this investment he made will pay off. He's being patient and holding his position with this FP6, and it might. Oh, Vinley trying to turn on him. Frag grenade going down, do a little bit of damage to Cowaby. That does about 50% damage now, and there is no armor on that man.
Oh, no. Okay. Evil Vision, they have to make a move now. There's only 23 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to make their way onto the bomb site, and it seems like Rain have read this one like a book. They know exactly that Evil Vision are coming here. They're going to get stopped, perhaps, on the bomb site, but Metal finally answers back with one. Faultless, though, chimes in with one, and Vinoli as well answers the call. 9-5, and it looks like Rain are 4 rounds away from becoming your world champions.
Scar being brought out by Line as well here. Cash situation very dire for Team Evil Vision. Rafa having enough cash to pull an SG and some armor. Metal going to be going with the glass cannon as well as Heroes. It's just a broken buy. It's a desperate. They got to pull something up. They have to pull a rabbit out of a hat. They've been able to do it in the past, but today Rain has just prevented them at every single turn from doing that. They were ready for them. They studied them yesterday. And it looks like that studying has really paid off. Minute 15 here on the clock. Nobody's yet to move in on the Evil Vision side. Again, Rain staying very disciplined, not going to give up anything easily here. Line giving away, he has that scar. That has to make you a little more hesitant to move up. Evil Vision letting that timer just continue to tick down. We've just crossed that 1 minute mark here. It's about the time we'll probably see somebody start moving. Evil Vision would love a pick, but Rain is just not going to give it to them. They're staying disciplined. They're staying in their spots. They're not going to extend here. .40 seconds, and they're just beginning to move. Metal being tagged just a little bit by that scar, but not bringing him down. Whoa. Oh, Vinily, oh, it's just an instant sea of blue. Rafa's able to find one, but that is going to be the only board in that ocean. Hero is the last man alive here with 20 seconds to work with. Does now have an SG, but no armor is going to make him quite an easy player to drop.
All right. He'll take down my line and almost takes down Faultless, but Rain are ever so close to the victory that they want. To be crowned the world champions, to upset the world #1, to represent all of Europe and become the best team in Critical Ops.
It is looking like that it's going to be the case. 5 rounds separating these teams. Rain has crossed that double-digit mark. Sometimes it's a mind game that you start playing with yourself, but Rain has been on lockdown, keeping their mental game strong. I highly doubt they're going to crumble now.
All right. Wives taking quite a bit of damage right now. Down to about half HP, and we'll have to see here. Metal does take down Faultless, but my line answers back with 2 of his own, holding the line over towards mid and A mid. And right now he's just getting, I think that's 4 kills so far. Can he get the ace? Doesn't look likely. Henrico had to be here. My line actually does get the ace. I think that's the ace for my line. He just shuts out everyone there from Evil Vision. And, well, I think this is the beginning of the end here. 2 rounds away. Evil Vision looks so flat on this breach side. And it's been all Rain today.
Yeah, flat, deflated. That is definitely some words to describe the way Evil Vision looks. I almost like, again, it's a shoulda, coulda, woulda, but if you had played all matches yesterday, I feel like Evil Vision would have won. But because of the break, I think it gave Rain an opportunity to reset, pull back, and just evaluate Evil Vision. And they really did their homework and know how they're playing. And they're just on point today. 11-5 currently. And it almost looks like it might be a 13-5, 13-6 victory, unless Evil Vision is finally able to turn it up. And if you're going to turn it up, you need to do it now. You can't let them get to match point and start making the comeback. You need at least a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah. Evil Vision have had a tough time capitalizing on their man advantages. They'll get a 5 versus 4, but then instantly lose it. And I think that's something they need to work on moving forward, whether or not we see it in this exact best of 7 or in another series in the future. But they've been struggling to utilize that man advantage, and I think that's been the demise of them today. Yesterday, they were pretty good on capitalizing there. Today, not so much. And Rafa, you can see him down to very low HP. It's a 4 versus 4, but really 3.5 versus 4 at this point. Rafa, one bullet will take him on. He's the bomb carrier too, so if he gets taken out, he's going to need a teammate there to support him. It is Cow B right there, but Metal taken out of the round as well. Simbowi now adding another frag to his tally. Heroes won't even get that kill. And now just down to 2 players, Rafa and Cow B. Rafa, who's very low, has the bomb, but still Cow B now 2-14. He's had a very, very tough showing today. And Rafa and Cow B, they actually answer for 2 kills, but I don't think they're aware of this last player on the bomb site. Wives is going to try and find this kill. No, Rafa finds 1. Can he do this against Simbowi? I don't think he's aware that he's coming over from A mid or A long. And Simbowi should be able to get this kill on the Rafa. Yes, he does. Match point here as Evil Vision are not able to pick up the round. Such a close one too, but Rain, match, map, tournament, and world championship point here on the line.
It's all come down to this, the last few weeks here of Worlds 2022. Is this the final round? Is this what it's going to come down to? Round number 18 on Plaza, map number 6. Is 13-5 going to be the final round count? What is Evil Vision going to do here? Again, we were just talking before the previous map started or round started. Evil Vision just looks deflated. They look flat and they just defeated already. Seems to be the case.
I mean, this would be an incredible comeback story, but it looks unlikely the way they've been performing. I don't think they've gotten a single round on the Breach side. It was 7-5 at the flip.
Yep.
And since
It's been
then,
the story all day.
Yeah, all rain, all day. And Faultless getting a little careless, so Heroes will take him out. Can they capitalize on this, though? Yes, Heroes does actually get 2 kills. And it looks likely they might be able to do something with this, though. Evil Vision. They do lose their hero.
That was interesting. They overextended like that. Foolish to do. 1 round away, got it almost in the bag. Now they've made it onto the bomb site. Oh, man, Henrico needed to take that. Now he's in a difficult spot. Calabi is there, but it's line coming around. He's got the line on the players. And Metal. This is the moment. The 1 versus 1. The SG versus the Euratio. He's looking to see if he's there. Yeah, he knows the SG's down. He's going to go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, we're not doing the SG VU ratio. It's SG versus SG. Who's got this? Does Metal even try planting the bomb? A little extra cash, maybe? Really, I think he's just focused on having to win. I don't think he even cares about that right now. It's like, I just have to win this. It doesn't matter if I have a little extra cash and I'll lose. We need this round win. Little tease.
He's playing very scared right now. You can tell he's so cautious. He's not even going for that bomb stick. He doesn't want to lose on that.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with time management.
Oh, okay.
He's able to do it.
All right. Evil Vision. Stay alive for 1 round longer. It came down to the 1 versus 1, but Metal. I don't even think he's not even processing that he won that. He was like, really? I won that? Okay. All right. I guess we go 1 more round. But my gosh, Rain looks so lethal on rounds even where they shouldn't win. If they win off of this round, 3 AUGs, a shotgun, and a pistol, I would be a little bit upset if I'm Evil Vision.
Again, this should be their round. But Evil Vision has just not been able to capitalize on these little moments so far. But maybe this is the turning point. Maybe this is the juice they needed, the fire lit under them. Don't want to say anything. It's going to be a caster's curse. Just taking it really slow. Faultless, if he can rock that shotgun and get at least 1 kill with it, that'll be huge for Team Rain. Why? I'm stuck with an XD. Bet he knows what that milk crate smells like very well. How close he is positioned to it. 50 seconds now. They're about to move in. You can see, you can just feel the energy is about to push over here. I think B is going to be the bomb site they leave alone. They're inching around here towards A. They're pushing out. Nobody's yet to get dropped. No shots have really been fired. It's just been incredibly quiet. 30 seconds. Evil Vision has to be careful not to waste too much time. Heroes. Lion is here by Coalition Spawn. Gonna get flashed. This is a big play. Need to try to be a drop line on the ground. Trades coming in. Symboli is there to drop down Monster. Not gonna be able to do more damage to his team. It's a 3 versus 4 now. 19 seconds on the clock. They're flash out. They gotta get this bomb down. Bomb carrier is Henrico Lee. He's there. And he's yet to plant the bomb. He's still letting time go. Wives going behind, trying to work that XD. He's able to pick up a kill with it.
Okay. It comes down to this, and it comes down to Rafa. And he does get the first kill, but he's taken some damage already. Can he get any more? No. And Rain are your champions. 13-6. They win, and they are the world's champions for Critical Ops, the #1 team in the world. As you know, 4-2. They won every single game today. Swept day number 2, not allowing us to go to Sword. They said, we're not doing that today. So congratulations, Rain. They are your champions, and commiserations here to Evil Vision. They fought their hearts out yesterday, but a different Rain came up to the task today, and they were on par, better even than yesterday. And we'll have to see what comes of this, but congratulations to Rain. Congratulations to Evil Vision for making this far, but they're unable to close out at the last second. And Rain are going to be the ones to don that glove and knife combo, get that grand prize. And Jake, what a twist of events today, I have to say.
You coming into it, you kind of had the feeling that maybe Evil Vision was going to be the victors here based on what you saw yesterday. But again, I think that break allowed Team Rain to go to the drawing board, study some things. Also, they had the advantage coming into this day 2 as well with the maps. They just had these are their better maps playing. The maps we played yesterday were Evil Vision's maps, and Rain just won almost every single gunfight. I mean, it was really phenomenal. Every gunfight they got into, their gun skill was on point, crosshair positioning, the trigger discipline. Evil Vision just again looked flat, deflated, almost asleep.
Yeah, maybe it was a time difference that was not in their favor this time, but I think we're going to bring back Mantis and Twist. Twist, the almighty predictor. I think we were all more so siding over towards Evil Vision, and Twist said, I got confidence in Rain. I know Rain's going to pull out the dub, even if it might go 4-3. It wasn't even 4-3. It was 4-2. So Twist, about over here, right over here. Look at that man. Look at him. He's so confident. He's smiling right now. He knows the Rain strats that he's commentated so many times before. It makes sense, right? You know the teams that you've commentated. Evil Vision, even we haven't even commentated that very often because they are South America. So typically, we're seeing the North American teams, at least for me and Mantis and Jake as well. So yeah, that's the end of it, right? Rain just win. They dominate today. Every single game goes in their favor. Every single coalition side they rack up so many rounds on.
Yeah, this was, well, I said that Rain is going to win, but I definitely did not expect them to just kind of pull up and do like 3 games in a row. Like, that is something that, like, what are even the chances of that happening? Like, you would expect Evil Vision to, win at least one of those games today, of those 3. But yeah, I feel like Rain, maybe the first game that they won was kind of the fact that, Evil Vision was just not playing up to their usual like standards from what we saw yesterday. But I feel like as the games went on, as we saw Biru, and especially as we saw Plaza, Rain were just on a different level. Like Evil Vision, they were playing really well. Like it wasn't like they're making like these dumb mistakes, like, or doing bad utility. Sure, some like eco buys were little bit questionable, let's say like 2 rifles and then 3 deagles. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really, Rain didn't win because Evil Vision was playing bad. Rain won because they were like playing in a completely different league, because it was just absolutely incredible to see this level of critical ops where like the refrags come in, everything comes in. It seemed like, they could make no wrong. They could do no wrong. Just everything worked for them.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that they were able to adapt well coming into the second day. It's like they took day number 1, they were sort of studying Evil Vision. How do they play? What's their play style? And I could tell that they were playing a lot differently today. I guess probably trying to counter the play style that Evil Vision has of going aggressively and playing together. Just overall, I guess Rain were able to adapt better. I was kind of rooting. I thought the Evil Vision could have taken it home. I was probably surprised the rest of you when they ended up winning 3 in a row today. I was not anticipating that coming into the stream. So that was very shocking for me, and I'm sure for all of you as well.
My question I have for all of you, I guess, is how often do you think they could be winning that ring, right? I mean, I don't know how long it takes to get delivered to them and all that, and we've talked about it so many times, Mantis. I feel like you have that script even memorized at this point. We'll hand it off to you guys to kind of discuss, but yeah, congrats, I think, to Rain, obviously, for winning, and commiserations to Evil Vision.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like both teams definitely like tried and did their best, but yeah, Rain, it simply seemed like they were just a little bit better. We are gonna be doing some replays pretty soon. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's interesting to see, like, looking back at this game, like, just let's take a look at the replays, right? Like, there are some moments where Evil Vision kind of have that, just that chance to actually make it, but most of the time it's just Rain, especially like one player or Rain, just showing up big time and, doing everything that he needs to do for his team to win.
Yeah, and again, it's like I don't know how to put it. I think Evil Vision probably got a little too confident on that coalition side. I don't know. I forgot what the score was leading up towards the half, but I feel like Evil Vision took a little bit of an early lead and then they started losing some rounds, if I recall correctly. And it's just, I kind of wish that, they were able to make it, a bit closer, or I guess a bit more in their favor, because it was, I forget, wasn't it like 5-7 or 6-6 going into the half here?
I believe it was 5-7 for Rain. Yeah.
And it's just like they should have been able to put more rounds on the board, in my opinion, on that coalition side. I was a little disappointed that Evil Vision were playing passively somewhat, I would have expected Plaza to be the one map where they're getting aggressive, they're taking control of mid. That fits so well with their playstyle. And I was just expecting them to push up and take control of mid and take control of that B long aisle, not play back on the B side. That strat works, but I was expecting them to take more map control. That taking the map control on the coalition side just screams Evil Vision, and they didn't really do that in the last map. Again, it could have just been the nerves were getting to them. They know they're at match point and they wanted to play more safe. But I feel like their aggressive and riskier playstyle is what got them here in the first place. They sort of switched it up, and they were playing a lot more passively on that last map. I think that could have been one of the reasons that they kind of had not the best first half, and obviously they didn't really have much chance to shine on the second half either. I mean, there weren't that many rounds in the second half, but I definitely think that change in the playstyle, which was probably due to the fact that they were just nervous because they were at match point here, that probably just caused them to lose.
Yeah, another thing that I noticed is I watched some of Evil Vision's games before this whole Worlds, like before starting the cast yesterday, or rather just watched games yesterday, and it seemed like Evil Vision just played differently, and I feel like one of their downfalls could have been the fact that they didn't bring, like as you said, they didn't bring their usual playstyle to the table. It was more that they kind of were looking how Rain plays and tried to adapt based off of that, like try to come up with new ways how to play the game just so that they can outmaneuver Rain, in their own game. But I feel like once you actually allow, the other team to kind of take the upper hand and you start playing their game, it just gets progressively harder. And it definitely can work in like some, areas, maybe in some maps or just in some rounds in general. But I feel like at the end of the day, if we saw more of that, just raw, unfiltered Evil Vision that I saw in other games that were in the finals, they perhaps could have had a better chance of winning. Because yeah, just once you start like bowing down to Rain, once you start like, oh, they're playing this way, so we'll counter it like this, rather than just like going the way how you want to go, it can just not work out in the long term. And I feel like Rain were just more confident in their abilities to play their usual self, to play their usual game, and just win out.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely correct. I think Rain definitely seemed more confident. They definitely did a lot more preparing, I think. And Evil Vision, they love to play aggressive. I think one of the things is, especially when there's like a second day, it gives Rain a bit of a reset. They're able to see, all right, we can put day one behind us and come at day two with a different approach. I definitely think that's something that they did because it really helped them out versus Evil Vision. It's kind of like, yeah, they play aggressive. I don't know, like, if maybe they could have whipped out new strats or something, but overall, it's like, it's hard to adapt from that when your playstyle revolves around that aggression. I think probably going for that, I think the best thing they could have done is just try to, keep their composure and keep playing how they usually like overall, and especially on the coalition side, because the coalition side, they seemed way more passive today than they did yesterday. So I was just a little surprised to see that on the side of Evil Vision.
Yeah, ultimately I expected at least one game out of them. Again, I feel like if they got it, probably would have been Plaza, just because it's kind of the map where their playstyle accelerates the most, or their aggressive approach to Critical Ops really does shine. But that again comes into the fact that they kind of stop their usual playstyle in order to kind of adapt to Rain. So I feel like this Plaza games is really what changed it all. So yeah, I mean, still props to Evil Vision. Like it might sound like we're just hyping up Rain, but well, first of all, like Evil Vision made it to the finals. That's like hard to do in the first place. But then also like they were solid. Like probably like they would still beat I don't know, 9 out of 10 teams. It's just the fact that Rain, well, they were simply superior. Like for example, if we look at the grand final bracket so far, right? Like both Rain and Evil Vision beat their opponents in the semis like 3-0 in a best of 3. So we expected a lot coming from both these teams. And I feel like we also got like, it's like if it was like 4-1, then maybe you would, oh, Rain is so good. But at the end of the day, like many games were so close. Like who knows what would have happened if yesterday, for example, on the first game of it all on Port, who knows if in that 12-12 1v1 situation, Evil Vision actually got the kill and they won the first game. It could have been 3-0 from yesterday, and even a 4-0 shutout today, they only have to win the first game. Things go right for them, they win Canals, and boom, it's 4-0 for Evil Vision. So really a lot really depends on those like small moments that you maybe don't think are as significant at first. Now if we look at the kind of scoreboard so far, I mentioned this with you like off stream, but I feel like we should both like at least try to pick one MVP of this whole like best of seven. I have my winners in mind, but what do you think, Mantis? Like, who do you think performed the best, like just individually on both these teams? It could be from Evil Vision as well. Maybe you want to highlight someone who was just like absolutely insane in all 7 games, in all 6 games, excuse me, on on either of these teams.
And again, I know these stats can look very deceiving. It's tough to say because there were some like on Canals, for example. I know Heroes really popped off, but I think overall the player that had like the most consistency, I kind of want to give it to. I want to say maybe Cool. I feel like he was having a lot of great sniper play. The fact that EU is known for being very good with the snipers, they use it all the time in tourneys and stuff, and it's just everyone knows there's like a very solid sniper player on every top EU team. And so I think the fact that Cool was able to come in there and contest against Venali, I think he did a lot of work to help Evil Vision get the rounds that did end up happening.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid pick. Personally, I would go with either Myline or Vinoli. Depends on like what criteria you base it on. But we want to show something very, very exciting to you guys. Here is the voting leaderboard. As you guys know, we hyped it up throughout the whole World's finals. The fact that you can vote, you can now put some points where your put some points where your mouth is. You can actually vote on the team that you believe is gonna win it all. And here, well, we have it. We have it all compiled, and it seems like there is one guy, actually two people that were able to just predict everything with 100% accuracy. But the thing is, it's not only what you predict for, it's also how many points you put it on. And I mean, here just one man is completely, lapping the competition here. Shadow, congratulations. 7,337 points. But I believe everyone on the leaderboard is going to get some kind of reward, so it's still absolutely amazing if you actually made it there.
I think I know exactly how Shadow got here. It probably would have been from voting for an underdog team. Like maybe he was one of those guys that was always voting for Crossfire in the earlier rounds, right? Because we know how the votings work. If you vote for the team that has, less support, like if it's a 80% to 20% split and the 20% team wins, you get way more points. So I definitely think that Shadow was probably voting for a lot of his underdog teams. He knew which of those teams that didn't have the best stats and that no one would be voting for were actually going to pull through. And Crossfire shook us a lot up. So I definitely think that Shadow is he's probably the guy who put all his points on Crossfire. That would be my prediction at least, because there's no way he had like, I'm pretty sure he probably has more points than like almost everyone else combined on this top 10 leaderboard. Like it's just insane that he was able to get that many. So obviously he was able to show off his prediction skills to everyone else and just flex on all of us that he is a mastermind when it comes to Critical Ops Esports.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, I feel like this is a new segment that we have here, so it's really fun to see that. But we have something pretty special prepared for you guys. We for the ones who are still watching, we kind of have something. So don't leave the stream yet. I know you're like, oh, the games have ended. All the fun has ended. But no, we still have one very special surprise for you guys. So please do hold on a little bit longer for that if you're interested in some pretty fun stuff. Other than that, we want to take it back with Coolmark and Sudden, just see kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we do. I think we have a really fun kind of segment coming up here shortly. Once we get that ready, we'll be able to show you everyone here. But yeah, this has been an awesome experience, I would say overall. Just the match is over. I feel like we've analyzed all there is to analyze, and we have this cool segment coming up. But it's been a very good experience. This is all new. Obviously, the Critical Force team is trying something new with Worlds and trying to bring together the esports community in a different format. And I question, I guess, do you think splitting up the best of 7 was a good idea? And 2, do you think it should even be a best of 7? Do you think maybe it should be a best of 5, a best of 3, or like I guess just everyone here in this call, Jake, Mantis, and Twist, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I kind of want to give my input on this real quick, especially as we continue to move forward with more and more maps. I think something that would be really cool is if we started adding like a map rotation or something, because, we're getting more maps. I'm sure more will come in the future. And it's like, you can look at the stats. Village has probably been played like, I could probably count on one hand how many times the Village has been played in a major tournament, and we already have a new diffuse map coming out. I really wish that we could have a chance to see these other maps shine. So I wish that some of the OG maps could maybe get knocked down in some of these tourneys. Give teams less of a map pool so that it's more likely we get these more uncommon maps, because it would be really fun and awesome. I mean, these maps pop in ranked and stuff. I can promise you a lot of the viewers are probably watching this not just to support their teams, but also to learn from top teams. And I would love to see myself too. Like, I've never casted a game on Village, and we're already up to the next diffuse map. So I really wish that we could see these newer maps come into play more often. And that's also another thing that I guess I should say to competitive teams in general. You can give yourself a really good edge if you practice these newer maps, because there's a lot of teams, like for example, I'm just going to shout out to an NA team, Mobility, their lineup. They were so good on SOAR. It was like one of their most played maps, and no one else in NA was good on it. And because of that, they won so many tourneys just because it's like SOAR went to their decider map or something, and they could just clean it up so confidently. I think that being confident on these newer maps can give a lot of teams a competitive edge. So that's something that I hope we can see from more competitive teams in the future.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I feel like if one team just again picked like Soar and Village and just grind it every single day, like they would be miles ahead and eventually win at least one game in, let's say, best of 3. As for the maps, like how many games should be played, question mark, I feel like best of 5 is kind of the best middle ground, because personally, like dividing the finals into 2 days, I feel like just there are too many different variables that can change in that 24-hour, 20-hour period between kind of both days. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I think best of 5 is kind of the perfect mix. But then again, it can happen when there's only like 5 games and you lose it. You can have the bad first 2 and then you lose the third one. Then the finals are like 3-0. But ultimately, I think best of 5 is the best format. However, though, best of 7 is quite fun. Quite kind of unfortunate we didn't get the sword. That was kind of the most hyped thing ever. But yeah, it is what it is. I still think we saw like a lot of really great stuff in this final.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we should have a very fun segment ready shortly once everything is sorted out and ready on the back end. I think all of our producers are trying to get everything ready right now. But hopefully everyone in the chat, hopefully you all enjoyed this kind of matchup. I'm sure the teams in the maybe Evil Vision is not celebrating as much as Rain is right now, but I think Rain will probably be, they'll probably be pretty happy hearing as, they've won the grand prize and they are now you could consider them the best team in the world, right? Number 1 officially, even with the mobile esports, considering Evil Vision is number 1. I think number 2 have taken down number 1 now. So that's the definite winner as they went 3-0 today. And I mean, going off of your whole thing, Twist, like maybe yesterday with the best of 5, it could have been a whole different thing if it was just one best of 5, or we could have maybe seen Evil Vision win. But with that whole break today, right, we did see Rain just kind of, steamroll everything today in 3 games in a row. So definitely having a day to rest in between, I feel like it's not really done as often, and we'll have to see whether the teams like it, whether the fans like it or not. But I think we should be ready soon once we have everything set up here.
And again, I know we're waiting for all these people to, get ready. We have this nice segment, but, while we wait for them, I do want to give a huge shout out to everyone behind the scenes that's making this stream possible. We got the whole production crew. We got some developers on the call with us as well. We have a lot of things going on behind the scenes for these animations, for the streams, a lot of work that's been put in, not just the 4 faces you see here on screen.
Ready,
so definitely,
prepared.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, hopefully. Did you guys appreciate the animations? I know that's something that like we at least the mobile esports team put a lot of effort into. So I think we should be, hopefully you appreciate them. If you have any suggestions on those things, like Twist mentioned as well. But yes, I'm just gonna ask our production. We're not ready. Never mind. I'm gonna keep asking them because we have no clue whenever we're gonna go. We're not in the loop on this 100%. Yeah, I think they're
players
still
are
trying to set stuff
excited.
up. Yeah,
There's a lot of nerves going on. People are jumping up and down.
Yeah, I know. People are, people are hopefully ready for this one, but I think we should be ready shortly. Yes, no, soon. We're getting ready
Probably
soon.
very soon. I at least know there's a lot of exciting stuff happening. I mean, again, we're in the Critical Ops Grand Finals World Championships. Like I'm probably as excited as the players. I mean, it's the fact that we got to have this competition is just incredible. It's been a fun ride, and I can't believe that we're at the end here.
Question: in the chat, I'm just curious if there was a not saying there will be, this is just me speaking from my behalf. Maybe Critical Force doesn't want me to say this. Either way, if there was a LAN, would you go or not? And I guess the question probably is like, where is the LAN? So that's like a whole separate scenario. But would that be of consideration? Because I think, obviously having this whole setup where everyone's on different time zones, different servers, it's not ideal for anyone, right? Obviously, there are definitely restrictions you need to keep in mind. But I think that's something that the team would love to, maybe work towards later in the future time. Because, having everyone on very low ping in the exact same physical space, I bet you a lot of people who have never even met their teammates in person either. So that would be, I think, a whole interesting kind of perspective. And there haven't been many LANs for Critical Ops, and this is a scene that I think really could deserve a LAN. It's been a while since Critical Ops has seen esports thrive in that sense of a LAN. But yeah, I'm not sure whether or not we will have that. But I guess we're getting word that we are finally ready, and we are live. So we will transition over to this.
All right, everyone. So here's the special surprise. We have Venly. Venly, you are the man of the hour here. You just won circuit. I saw you in the kind of camera feed before. How are you feeling, man? Are you excited, or like, what are you feeling as a world champion right now?
Bro, I feel like my dream has come, because there is like in our Russian community we have like a Vanellis course, that every final where Vanelli played, he lost it. And yesterday we remembered this, and it's just funny, and sometimes it wasn't funny. I don't know what else. I'm so happy, bro.
No, I just want to congratulate you, man. Yeah, it's like absolutely amazing. I feel like, especially with like this being the world final, like it's not even winning like European finals, like the whole world. Like you are the best team out of everyone. Like that is so crazy, man. So huge congratulations. I mean, I can definitely understand why you're so happy about this, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of ask you a couple more questions just overall about the game. We also have Faultless here in the voice chat, I believe. So, either you or him can choose, like, if you want to answer that. But first, kind of the first thing I wanted to know overall is like, you played Evil Vision. They're not a European team. Like, they are from South America. Do you often play like other regions? Do you often play teams that are not from Europe or like, the CIS Russian region?
I guess I'll ask. Preferably, we always play in EU, but sometimes we had to confront Asia scene, North America scene, and South America scene. We're trying to get as ready as we could for the World Championship, and we were playing so much with Metal and Evil Vision for the past year. It was like our best screaming team, and they really helped us improve a lot. And I appreciate Metal, and he's a really nice guy, and I'm happy that he placed second and made it to the finals. That was an awesome matchup, and I'm really glad to be a part of that history in the final.
But for me, it was first game against Brazils. Yeah.
I guess Vanelli never was in a roster with us when we were playing cross regional, but I guess no one of us has much cross-regional experience but me, because our records are kinda new in the game, but they really did amazing, and I'm proud of every single guy that they had to focus and just win the last matches, and they did their best, and I'm really happy right now.
Yeah, another thing is that like for me it was also kind of one of the first times that I spectated like games that are not European teams, and I feel like the game style is a bit different. Personally, I think like South America in general just plays way quicker, they push more. What in your opinion like differs in Evil Vision's game style compared to kind of European? Like what is different? What do they do in other ways?
We were trying to play our game at first, and we were losing over and over. Like every single map was starting with a disaster. We were starting 07, 06, and I was trying to find the right way to IGL. We were consulting with Shusha. I really appreciate his part of the preparation in the team. He did his best, and he really helped us to get to this final ready. And he was with us through the European
no more
stage.
Shusha's voice. No more Shusha's voice in my head. No more Shusha's voice in my head. I'm so. Continue, Falco. Sorry.
Actually, Vanelli is that happy because he had to stream for Shusha, as Self sadly doesn't have a coach role, and he was restreaming our match so he can kind of advise us and help sometimes when we're struggling. So actually, we're happy that this time we had some pauses where we could talk, and I hope that the next World Championship we'll have a coach role, so then I won't really suffer because he was the only one that Shusha was spectating, and he was pointing out his mistakes, and he's kind of nervous, and he actually pushed through that pressure and did amazing in this matchup, and hopefully he will never stream again for Shusha because that was a crazy duo.
Yeah,
Best
you know,
duo,
they're always
Vanelli
looking.
plus
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I would say I know they're always looking for ways to improve it. I know you're talking about the coach role. I haven't heard that too often from teams, you know, where it's like they actually bring in a coach to like watch their games live. I think it's awesome that you guys are able to do that. And again, we're always looking for ways to improve it over here. Maybe in the future there could be a coach spectator role. You never know. Anything is up in the air at this point. And I know you were talking about how, you know, in the first day you guys were kind of like, I guess, you weren't really ready for Evil Vision. Would you say you prepared a lot better for map 2? Like, were you able to adapt to their playstyle once you found out sort of how they're able to play after you played the first 3 maps in the first day?
We just played our main 5. That's all.
Yeah, actually, that was really hard to change our game style because we couldn't play with my line as he was facing electricity issues. He lives in Ukraine, and I really appreciate that my line was able to finish that tournament and help us. He was an unbelievable part of the team, and he did his best. And I really support him through his tough situation. And I pray for Ukraine, and I hope that it will actually finish and that he will be able to play with us again. Because sadly, we're parting ways as he can't continue playing.
Sad moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's really unfortunate. I hope everyone can in the chat, you know, the Critical Ops competitive scene supports and wants him to come back. Venley, today we saw you playing like absolutely crazy in some of these games. Like everyone on Rain was doing really well, but I feel like you, what kind of changed, you know, made it or break you was on Canals, the 4th game. You had many rounds where you really popped off. So kind of what was it, just luck, or you just like really wired in? And also, how did the ping? Because you guys were playing on US servers, so you had like 120, 150 ping. Like, how did the ping affect you, and how did you play so well on Canals?
Честно, ты, Илья?
Отвечай.
Frankly, we are preparing for another their style. So they like mirror their pistols. They change their old pistols on every map, and that's why sometimes we just lost pistols really hard. 5v5, insane, pow pow pow, you know. So on Canals, in the start we prepared for Cool 7, I think, that his playstyle on upper catwalk. Also, we know that how play guy on city side, and also there were a lot of clutch moments, like 2v2 or 2v3, and we were better like a team. Today we were a team. Yesterday we wasn't a team.
Он
I don't know
спросил про
why.
твой личный вклад и почему так хорошо отыграл сегодня. Что изменилось?
Yeah?
Да.
I just hit with AWP probably. I don't know. But maybe first 6 rounds I played with AWP. But after when Cool just jump from cross and kill me on main, I said, I don't want to play with AWP. Guys, let's go with G. I don't know what he's doing. Let's go play like this. I switched my device and I don't know, maybe just focus. On first 2 maps, when I was playing with AWP, my hands was like this. If you see, like this, it was really stress. I had stress when I can't catch my game. It was on Bureau. On T side, we decided that we should play from AVP, and they just smoke banana and do really. For me, it was strange play on A. He randomly jumping on labs and Intel. I don't know. I don't want I don't want to play with MVP when I no chance with MVP. If opponents, sometimes I feel that some opponents are so ready for my MVP, for my game style. Probably they know where I'm picking or what I'm doing. Like Spectre, как будет Spectre по-английски? Быстрее.
Возьми
Like
другое слово.
my English not so good. So just sometimes I'm thinking that opponents is ready for my MVP and Foltus just talking. Vanally, don't play with MVP. Let's go with Riffle, and that's all. That's why we are start winning on Plaza, T side 2, and on Bureau and Canals 2. It's what?
Я
No, I
тебя
think that's all. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, again, congratulations, huge congrats to all of you over on the side of Rain. You guys are here for
Thank you.
the, obviously you guys are the champions. You guys won 4-2. I know you've come a long way. I guess one final quick question for you. I gotta know. Obviously, you're getting both the World's Ring and the Glove Knife combo. I gotta know, which one are you more excited for, the in real life ring, or are you more excited to have that exclusive knife and glove in game? He's pointing out the finger. He's like, I want the ring, baby. Give me that.
Want a ring, bro. Want a ring. Only ring. I want to go to my university and вот так вот. I'm
yeah.
champion of worlds, bro. I'm world champion. Hello.
Actually, I'll continue Venel's speech. He was really excited about that ring, and that was the main prize for him. He was like excited so much, and he was begging us to win so he can finally wear something in real life. And I guess he is gonna be married to that ring. Like, he's so passionate about it. I can't even imagine him wearing that.
All right. Well, I gotta say thank you so much, Bentley and Follis, for coming out.
Can I shout out?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Папа и мама, спасибо, что смотрели, вот, и поддерживали меня на всем этом движении, да. Спасибо всем моим подписчикам. Вообще всему Ракому, короче, кто за нас болел. Спасибо всем бразильцам, которые писали «О май гад, Венали, о май гад». Всем спасибо. Просто, пацаны. Вот я захожу и смотрю в чат и думаю, господи, нас люди любят, нас поддерживают, нас тегают в дискордике, нас все просто... Всем спасибо. Всем родителям, кто поддерживает своих копсеров, не копсеров, все равно вообще кому. Поддерживайте всех в своих начинаниях. Мы проиграли 3-й циркут, 4-й циркут. Мы проиграли все турниры нафиг. У нас ливало 1 миллион людей из команды. Но мы не сдались. У нас стальная воля, как говорится, да? Вот. И просто верьте в свои мечты. Вот у вас есть мечта, и вот стремитесь к ней по чуть-чуть. И вот потом, когда вы уже будете очень близко к мечте, вы такие: Господи, так мечты исполняются.
Right, well, obviously, yes, shout out to everyone, whoever you said. I wish I understood what you said, but you sounded very excited. So, obviously, yes, congrats to you and also to Faultless for being the champions and Rain overall. We are going to conclude this interview, though, as we do have to move on with the stream. But thank you again for coming out to this interview. We really appreciate it, Venali. And
Thank you.
obviously, congrats.
Bye-bye. Right?
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, I wish I could understand what Venali was saying right then and there. That was really cool to see him so animated. And I think one of the first few times we've actually seen some of these players, their actual cameras, right? We've seen some of them, maybe in the interviews, maybe we've seen some of their photos, but like actually live, I think that's really awesome. And we were able to get that opportunity. But I think we're going to take it over to Wadi, who has something to say before we head off for today.
All right. Thank you again, Venali and Faultless, for the live interview. And as Venali was saying, his hands were shaking. That was actually all of us here in production. All of us, like every single game, every single round, we were shaking ourselves as this amazing World's Grand Finals has taken place. But yeah, those of you that don't know me, I'm Wadi X. And I'm the senior community manager and the I guess you would say I'm in charge of the competitive scene in Critical Ops Esports, and it's been an honor to be able to speak today and be part of this opportunity since 2 years ago. But it's great to be able to see the scene grow the past 2 years. This amazing scene with so much great talented people. I've met so many great people. I'm telling you now, from players to casters to the community helpers to organizers. Uh, Although it hasn't been easy, but I feel like this is only possible with the support of all you, the supporters of Critical Ops. Building the foundation of Critical Ops Esports, starting with changes to meta, like faction weapons, tying ranked with official tournaments, working with great community organizers in our tournament, finding amazing casters. You saw here, Jake, Coolmark, Manthus, Twist, A-Master, Warren, even though you're not here, give a shout out to you guys too. But it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure working with experienced organizer like Mobile Esports with an amazing team. Crosby here doing all the different scenes, broadcasting. The man, the myth, the legend, yes, our broadcaster. Amazing graphics from the media wizards like Mafula and the rest of the team, and the moderator staff for making all this possible, coordinating with all the players, and of course, our team at Critical Force making everything happen. And last but not least, but our esports team, we call us the community crew, Avery, Tappy, Mako. Shout out to you guys as well. But what a journey it's been. I can say that we look forward to next year and beyond to continue to see the growth of all that we do and the growth of the game, changing up metas, improving tournaments and production, and growing with our amazing players playing their hearts out. The future competitive players, and of course, the Critical Ops fans watching the stream right now. Congratulations to Team Rain, and not just to this team, but all the teams. Evil Vision getting second place. Like he's, I think Beto said in the interview, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys got to this point in time, and you guys are amongst the best in the world. But getting to finals is no small thing at all. Everybody that made it here, congratulations. It's just that this year, I guess Rain had the right cards in their hands to focus and be able to take the title of the very first Critical Ops World Champions. So congratulations again. I can't wait to see what we can achieve in the future. But one last bit, thank you for whoever is joining us, wherever you are watching in the world. We're going to run one more special giveaway in the chat as a token of appreciation of you watching these amazing games together. Type your IGN exactly how it's spelled in game. And I guess that being said, I'm going to pass it back to our team.
I can't really follow up with anything after that. Wadi had too good of a speech for me. But what I have to say is thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to entertain you, to allowing some of the top teams and players in the world to play their hearts out for some great prizes, to be in front of their fans as well. On behalf of everyone from the Critical Ops Esports community, from the fans to the managers to the staff, the players, us behind the scenes, everyone involved, we want to say thank you as well. And it's a whole team effort, so we appreciate everything. Quick shout out to the sponsors as well and everybody for being here. And I think we're gonna go to a quick segment before we head out. But thank you so much, and excited to see more Critical Ops Esports for the future. Thank you everyone, and take care.